Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bimbo Cat Food. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you. And also, I love you. What's up? How's it going? How's it be? How's it do? It's Saturday. How's your Saturday going? Mine's been pretty okay. I just spent my entire day hanging out in the Gold Saucer and FF14 grinding for MGP so I could be a hot bunny lady on my cat girl. That was pretty fun. Hey, today we're gonna play a not so fun game. A game that is not fun by design. And I am joined today by two friends, at the very least, so far. Oh, why is Worfy so small? Make Worfy big. Worfy bigger. There we go. I'm gonna unmute on Discord real quick. Hello, friends?
Hello.
Hello. Y'all were in here real quick. I am nervous about how quick y'all were here.
Oh god, that was really disorienting. My stream must have been really behind because you unmuted before the stream.
Oh, really?
You were talking on stream. Okay, I'm here
confusing.
now. I'm awake.
It's early. It's early for Worfy. I think
it's 12 o'clock.
That's early.
I did wake up like half an hour ago.
Yeah, that's early enough. Hey, y'all want to play a video game?
That sounds like a good idea.
Playing a video game is oftentimes fun to do, right? Hold on, I actually have to turn your little talk sprites on here.
See, normally I would agree that playing a video game sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
In this particular instance, I'm not sure I share that sentiment.
What's wrong? It's a fun. It's a fun, good video game.
To be clear, no one said this was going to be fun.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun for me.
Oh,
in my own sick and twisted kind of way. All right. I need. There are no subtitles, huh?
Y'all ready for some good old-fashioned Slavish Eurojank?
Shh, we have to listen.
Trickery, but if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of him. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place. It's stuffed. So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform sectio transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who is going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly.
Get wrecked, idiot.
And become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life.
Owned.
You will inevitably do harm.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Brainy. He has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum funis sumus. can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see that.
Fucking
You're full of
injecting Latin into your sentence
Yeah.
is such a fucking...
Fuck this guy.
It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word, that's exactly what will happen. But I can avoid it.
No, we won't ever get along. I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
Okay. Fuck, Dankovsky is such a prick. Hate that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright, well.
he's gonna be our protagonist.
Yep.
Hooray!
Yep. That's how it goes.
Oh.
You can leave now.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to physically
I
leave.
have to actually physically leave.
Yeah, you could have done that at any point.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ooh.
Bachelor,
I mean,
the hard
so we're
specs, and the changeling.
the hard specs is hard mode, and then the changeling is like
Locked.
hard mode. That is pathologic extreme.
It's both hard because like the game is basically just fucking with you at that point.
Yeah.
But also because part of it is not as well designed as the rest.
Yep. Okay, let's do it.
Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws
Getting
of
so
hope,
many pets right at the start of the
Dankovsky
stream.
decides
That's
to follow
turning.
what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement.
Everyone just wants to let you know that we're all here for you and we support you.
As he seeks
This is a safe space for you, Luka.
he gets to
Okay,
know a girl
thank
called
you.
Eva Yan, and stays at her place till dawn.
Eva Yan. Okay. Oh, look at this FMV. Oh. Oh, this game is Russian as hell.
It's the Eurojank special.
You can see it.
You can see the Russia.
Such is life in the zone. I mean, the town on the Gorkin River.
Yeah.
God, I know far too much about this game. Not as much as Mandalore, though.
Yeah, Mandalore likes this game a lot, huh? God, that hand looks scary.
No, he fucking hates it.
Does he hate it?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
He likes it in the way that a fan of this game would like it.
He likes it in the same way that all those reviews of Drakengard like it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's actually a really good game to parallel the
Yeah.
attitude towards, I think.
Oh. Hot lady.
You okay, ma'am? You appear like you're in distress.
They all do.
They all are.
Yeah, true.
Everybody in Pathologic is constantly in distress because they're in Pathologic.
This is a Russian game.
That's really cute art of the changeling, though.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh. Okay. As of today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who is rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, may shake the very foundation of modern thanatology and challenge the existent notions of death itself. However, even if this undying Leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale, the mere confirmation of its existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interests for effrontery, it would be nigh impossible to convince him to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. I have no quests or tasks. Oh. Okay.
What a weird looking house.
Right? The vibes of this music are... Oh, okay, I can open that.
You think it look... I've seen doll houses with more fucking space in them.
Open this? Nope. Okay. I have nothing to steal. Oh, is that a... Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Doll houses with more fucking space in them.
It's like clearly a house that's, or clearly a building that's been like repurposed as a home.
Yeah.
That it never was meant to be.
Oh, hello. Lady's gonna boobily at me. Hello.
I had a feeling you would come.
Yeah, I arranged to come.
Lewd.
Lewd. What sounds? Oh, there's like a text log up the top. That's nice.
Yeah, get prepared for a lot of reading.
What do you think? Why do you think they were planning anything foul? Or pranks. Okay, so there's some like weird people outside, I guess.
You could say that.
Simon's a sorcerer. Okay. Oh, she's very flirtatious.
Indeed.
Dankovsky does not give a shit. He's like, no, I have to do my shit. I have no time for fuck. What? Canes live with the Crucible on Bridge Square. Advice? God, no, be nice. I need no advice. Fuck you, dude. Why did he even think to say that? Georgie. Okay. He's the judge.
I think it's somewhat of an underutilized like writing thing where the options kind of like give color to the character.
Yeah.
I feel like in a lot of cases people just use it for let the character or let the player kind of self-express.
Yeah.
But like even doing that, you can absolutely like give more character to whoever's speaking by the options being worded certain ways.
Absolutely.
And this game does that very well.
Apparently Georgie will teach me how to speak to Simon. What does that even mean? Why is Okay. Why is talking to people so difficult in this place?
Oh.
Okay, I'll come back. Oh, a map. Where am I? Okay, I'm here. I have to go there. How do I open the map? M. Yep, M for map. Makes sense. Oh, what did I just open? Oh.
I think that was your... Yeah.
Apparently there's a button for... So I watched the H-Bomber guy video on this fucking game. And apparently you get letters every day that you need to actually read so you know what you're doing in the day. And the game never tells you this.
Yep.
And I need to know what button that is immediately.
I think it was that empty menu you opened before. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well,
keep it to L, please.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's already one
There's
here.
already one there. My dear Bachelor Dankovsky, it was most disconcerting to learn that the powers that be have the intention of shutting down the laboratory that owes its fame largely to your own research in the field of thanatology. Is it true that your detractors have branded your studies scientifically stillborn? Rejoice, Bachelor, for there is an observable case that would quell the obscurants that reject the research of death, aging, and necrosis as a subject that lacks academic viability. This case, were you to document it, would go a long way towards restoring your reputation as a scholar. The subject in question is Simon Kane, who has ruled the town where I live for as long as I can remember. This man's longevity transcends the boundaries of what is plausible. It is phenomenal, no less, and I struggle to give an explanation of it with what scientific means I have at my disposal. Make no delay, there is a sensational discovery to be made here, a breakthrough that will not only save your laboratory, but also revivify your studies and greatly increase your scientific renown. Your humble servant and faithful colleague, Isidore Barak. P.S. I spoke to Simon on your behalf, and he has kindly agreed to facilitate your effort. Daring ideas and far-fetched projects are traditionally very well respected in our neck of the woods. Oh, that is gone. Oh, I see. I open it. Okay. So, Isidore Barak is the guy that brought us here in the first place, I guess. Why does that keep coming up? Oh, because I keep accidentally pressing Q, because I'm used to playing FF14.
Oh.
Okay. So, the actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else he'll fall then. Who are you? An actor in a tragic mime show. That's unimportant. Will you listen to me or not? Sure. Time flies by. Can't be stopped or turned back. Nights follow days, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. And so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras. As it has always been. Indeed. Still, it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to care too much for the lives of these bound-to-stand-out people. And don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Why is that? This world cares for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world you see, for it is a mirror, wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you into a lot of trouble. For example? Oh, need I describe? You've got vivid imagination. Everything changes from mystical aspects to mundane things like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies you've got, how high the prices rise, how bad your dreams are, lots of things. A sorry prospect. So how do I maintain my reputation? Really, how is that even a question? Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not betray, do not steal, do not covet, do not be an asshole, do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for thy neighbor, or even a person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. Do not be an asshole is going to be a hard one for him.
Yeah. I love that this conversation starts off, like, incredibly, like, let me teach you about the fundamentals of society and things, and then Dankovsky's like, so how do I maintain my reputation? And they turn around and go,
What do you mean?
How do you maintain your reputation? What?
You live in this world, assumedly, idiot, stupid.
Do you do these things in real life? Are you that sort of prick?
It's
What the fuck do you mean?
I'll give you 3 guesses. What would make your reputation go low?
Do bad thing. Got it. Really, good for you then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock into another's words, mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. Oh, okay, that's the end of the conversation then. What about you? Yep. That's a face. Venerable Bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues, at least during the important ones. And our dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, Masked Man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man, as is evident from your conditions and statuses. You experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest, and to make mistakes. The latter being the most definitive proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is to keep an eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or are unnaturally sluggish, do have it checked up. Vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. I knew a person who died of stress but was diagnosed with starvation. What? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
It happens. I can testify to that as a doctor. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food? No. Thanks. Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. Sleep, however, is more
Money can
complicated.
be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh, I wanted the peanut. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. I am sorry, but that's just how our world is. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk out in the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others would be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if, following your Hippocratic oath, you ever consider easing someone's pain, feel free to just approach them with a suitable drug. You will see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they're close to recovery, don't they? Or when they're close to their ultimate rest. Still, helping the hopeless will grant you a good reputation. You'll be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping draught or a painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No, not yet. Show me the way to Simon's house. Turn left now, then walk along the alley. You will see a cathedral and 3 mansions across Bridge Square. Simon lives in the one that is the closest to the river. Thanks, bye!
Alright, tutorial done with.
Tutorial, that's all wait, what about the weird people?
What do you mean, what weird people?
I think they're behind the house? Within the fence?
You mean the weird people you just dealt with?
No, Ava mentioned different weird people. Did I just get an item? Oh! Put those away!
Oh. No, Dankovsky.
No,
that will
not yet,
lower
not
your
yet.
reputation.
Not yet.
They're right there. I have to go all the way back around. There's no sprint. There's no sprint in this game, huh?
There is not a
There
single
isn't.
way to increase your speed.
You move at very human-like speeds.
Pat.
Okay.
Oh, God. Luka, what the fuck have you gotten us into?
Russia. Hey, look, there's a little... Oh! A cutscene.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real fast.
Okay. Look at that guy.
Lucky. He.
That guy is incredibly normal. Hello? Uh-oh. They have noticed me.
Okay, Dankovsky. Don't punch them.
Don't be an asshole. What do you want? This ain't your business. Nothing. Just taking a stroll. Hello. Worm feels sick. Head packed, blood boiling, belly freezing. Let the worm warm up. Let him take a rest. Don't touch us. We're dangerous. None of these options seem good. Oh, okay. We're fine.
That was at least neutral somehow.
That was somehow neutral, and they didn't just punch me for being an asshole. Oh, I can jump. Speedrun tech. Bee hopping.
Fuck yeah. 0.1% faster.
Okay, let's go. Hello. You look very fancy. Why do I keep getting an item in the top left? What is this? Is this money?
I don't know what that is.
Like,
I don't think there's like any auto save if I remember correctly.
The frame rate on this is super not great right now. Occasionally a little bit jittery.
I thought that was just the Discord stream, but it's weird. Oh yeah, you're getting like $3 coins.
Yeah,
every
why is that happening? Is that a wage?
I guess. Damn, doctors don't get paid much.
No, I get 3 little pebbles every now and then, and that's my wage as a doctor, I guess. Okay. Oh, look at this fucking place. Why can't I steal? Oh, Jesus. I guess this is your house. It makes sense that you would be here.
Ma'am, do you know all of your mirrors have been punched?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Why can't I move on my own?
What?
I often feel like someone's looking at us from the other side.
Where are you looking right now? Why does it look like she's reading a script?
No, you misunderstand. Her eyes are permanently rolling because Dankovsky's in front of her.
That's fair. You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. How is it that you know me? I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. What does that mean? What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. I hope that happens soon.
The Saburovs'
Okay.
is over. They've always wanted an heir.
All right. I have to tell you, Bachelor Dankovsky, but I dare not until you meet my uncle Georgie. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret. Some strict morals your family has. They make much more sense than you think. This is not a game, is it? For all that is holy, do speak to my uncle and then come back to me. Otherwise, the excruciating anticipation will tear my heart to pieces. All right, we cannot put your heart at stake, now can we? Where's Georgie then? This is where Simon is. Is Georgie here?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I guess you could look around the house and maybe
I
talk
can-
to her again if we.
I can zoom out. That's good.
Yeah, there's nothing else on the map at the moment, so.
No, there isn't, is there? I'll look around the house a little bit. Nope. Oh, a sword! I want that. Oh, there's so many sword. Those look like they're made of wood. Why are all the mirrors in her house fucking broken? Does not bode well. Oh.
Was there not a second floor to?
Second floor.
I don't know if there actually is one. I'll be honest, my memory of this game is incredibly, No, yeah, there isn't. Okay.
It doesn't look like it. The doors, we have noticed, can be very small.
Yeah, the compact design of all of these buildings does not help navigating them.
No, it makes them all feel very claustrophobic. That's not a door.
Yeah. It's like a drinking fountain or something.
Yeah. Where's the door to this place? This is the house I'm supposed to go into, right? Yeah. Oh, it must be over here. Sure. Maybe Georgie's with Simon.
That would make sense, maybe?
Hello? Hello?
I'm deadly tired.
Cool. Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. You need not delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We are also quite aware of the difficulties you are experiencing, and well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my consanguineous brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surrounds us, has been murdered. Consanguineous? Yeah, sure, that's a word. I can't believe it. It cannot be. My brother was murdered last night under the strangest circumstances, but for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather eschew the notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. The visitor is a man of laudable rectitude and an old friend of our family. There were witnesses to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. Who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man whom my brother saw last night was your colleague, Isidore Barak. Was he not the very person to advise you come here as well? Yeah. Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? What do you think about this nonsense I just said.
Yeah. So do you think the world is conspiring against us, or like...
Maybe.
Just-
I don't know. Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. I like that. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isildur wrote to you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased their family. Really? Even though we were uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. Offer to help or get more information. I mean, dude's dead. What can I do to help with that, right?
Yeah, that, like... other than obviously, like, trying to figure out how he died, which is an obvious thing. It's kind of a dead end for the conversation.
So you presume the queen knew of the blow and sacrificed herself for a pawn, but why? To grant you victory over death, was it not your ultimate aspiration? To help you, Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game with fate itself. He went out of his way to provide you with a body of evidence. If that isn't... No, that's not... It's not a cool thing to say. What did he do? It is of no importance to me what exactly he did. He took another leap for the stars and paid a terrible price for it. I repeat, he was murdered. The subject of importance here is the identity of the murderer. Okay, so he just died of murder. Somebody killed this guy. Everything has gone to rack and ruin. I wish I could take vengeance upon the person who ripped the life from this man. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who is in the wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us, and the reward will not disappoint you. Indeed, it seems there are too many coincidences. Your brother's murder can just as well be called the murder of Bachelor Dankovsky. I will help you in every way I can. Well, no, you're not the guy who's dead, bud, but, like, go off, I guess.
That's a little melodramatic.
That's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit much. I am convinced that if there is anyone at all that can help us solve this puzzle, then it is you. This mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. If Isildur was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not. How do you plan to look for the murderer? We will take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here is happening on your account. You have my sympathy. Okay, so let's go talk to Victor. That seems important. I like this house. Its flowers look like shit, though. It's an old game.
Yeah, it certainly is. Looks like a wooden sculpture of
yeah, that's
Wildbush.
very, very appropriate. Maybe the frame rate's being back, so I have VSync on. That could be a possibility. Oh. That's today's quest. Okay, so I have to find a murderer. That doesn't open. What the fuck? Oh, is that a person? Oh, yeah, it's an upside-down person. That's strange.
Huh.
I don't exactly vibe with that. Your taste in art is bad and weird.
Perhaps old Gimski is setting a trap for this newly arrived Haruspect.
Okay. The dialogue they say sometimes is like, all right, cool. Who is any of that?
Yeah.
The famous Dr.
Sorry,
Dankovsky.
what's a horsefix?
What is that? Your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Daniel Dankovsky at yours. I foresee that the things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. You know, we're a small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. Don't worry.
What?
Okay. Did that just... Oh, I should have asked... Okay, I should have asked for more info there, I guess. How can I help you? Georgie has told me everything, which is to say he told me very little, but it was enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide a more detailed account. So you've agreed to help us. I have. May I ask why? I want to solve a puzzle. No, I can just play Picross for that. The killer's goals seem to align astonishingly well with the goals of those who've been waging war against my work for years. I'm prepared to answer any questions you may have. When was Simon last seen? He sent Isidore home. Then, an hour later, he came to this hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the Focus and received no one. He told us not to approach the Focus and to fast for a week, partaking of neither meat nor water. Then, in the morning, he was found dead. How was he found? The servants discovered him in the morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. His disfigured, contorted body bore signs of terrible suffering. His neck was twisted, his spine broken, I think. No one has touched the body. It is currently inside the Focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. Do you suspect anyone? No, all I know is that Isidore was with him that evening. No one can enter the Focus against Simon's will. Well, perhaps a higher being could, but no one else. Could the murderer have already been waiting for Simon there? No, you have no concept of what the Focus is. Entering it is like entering someone else's mind, or a drawn picture, if you will. It's impossible. Well, Simon did somehow, didn't he?
Imagine being a man of science and someone said, I mean, I guess God could have killed him, but like...
Yeah, nobody can enter this room because it's magic! He can perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole town revered him. Alright, so how can I help you? Just take a look around. Trust your intuition. Do whatever you like, speak to whoever you feel the need to. Look for the murderer, doctor, and you will find them. Keep looking to the last breath. I'm sure your rational thinking will help you. So Isidore is the only lead. How can I find him? I'll show you, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, could not be an ordinary person. I can't imagine them even being a person. I fear it could only be fate wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. I will be careful. Okay. Go talk
I don't believe in fate.
I don't believe in fate. I'm an atheist.
I imagine he swishes his cloak as he leaves the room after he says that.
He just sachets out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go talk to Maria then, since she wanted to talk to us after I talked to Georgie.
Yeah, let's talk to Maria.
Hi, Rose. You're back.
I am.
What's up?
I have ice cream.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's not fair. Did you bring enough for the whole class?
No.
Fuck. Hey, what do you want?
The Saburovs' wait is over. They've always wanted an heir.
Okay. Now listen closely. The time for collusions, secrets, and alliances has come. I'm going to ask something of you. I am not used to that. I'm used to holding the reins, but you are not harnessed, so it would be unacceptable to address you in this manner. I find solace in the fact that my request would be welcome with you. It fits the style of your venture. Neither of these are not asshole lines.
The first one is at least kind of like, okay, I take my thing a bit more seriously than that,
Yeah,
but
that's
sure.
fair. I'm not an adventurer. My job is no venture. I hope it never becomes one. I apologize if my words come across as mangled and silly. Oh, people should apologize for this much more in this universe, I imagine. I am truly not used to asking, but the nature of my request demands complete and selfless humility. Just imagine me begging and kneeling. And believe me, I do feel that way. Let's not flirt. No need to kneel. What did you want to talk about? Today's death was the first, but it won't be the last. Simon has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Soon their number will multiply. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people when the lines of their fortune cross yours. Before any of them dies, there'll be a moment when you'll be able to intervene. I know that for a fact. How? I had a vision. I'm clairvoyant. I will become the Nocturnal Queen soon, just like my beloved sorceress mother used to be. So you want me to take care of them? And to turn back the wheel that is about to crush us. Yes, this is my last hope. Perhaps at least you are master of your fate? Even Simon cannot boast this title now. None of this is good. I hate this. You know what? This one feels like accurate at the very least. I'm only staying here for a day or two anyway. I'm not that good at separating the interweaving lines of life, but my intuition is superb. Stay alert, Bachelor. Watch the condemned extend their hands towards you, begging for your help. Will you deny it to them? They are essential for your victory. Everything happens. What does that mean?
What?
That doesn't matter. What was destined to happen will happen. You can be whatever you want to be, but not a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away from reality. I will give you a list of those I know of. These people are bound to you. Bound? Colonel.
Yeah, you're bound.
Bound? There is a tight spring of power within each of these people. Each of them can break the routine of human existence and become something greater. They are standing on the verge of their humanity, gazing into the realm where they could serve a different, higher purpose, without even knowing it. Moreover, they are bound to make the leap in one way or another. That's why we call them simply the Bound. This seems like I will get more pressing information out of her. But how is their fate bound to mine? Did you say my victory depended on them? How? I don't know. I'm not a mistress yet. Okay. The future is not as clear to me as I would prefer, but I can feel the present. I can already distinguish a dubious guess from the pulse of the precise knowledge devoid of words and images. These people are bound to you. Your lives are connected. I wouldn't have asked you to take care of them otherwise. Are you clairvoyant or something? She said she is! But I mean, that's a better option than this.
Like, the way that conversation kind of went, it feels like that Dankovsky's, like, taking the piss out of her by saying that.
Absolutely. Yes, you haven't been told, have you? Yes, I have! By you!
And she's just like, oh, right, no, you don't understand.
Yeah. It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares doubt them, for they are evident. Yes, the mistress of every ruling house possesses special abilities. I am learning to see the future and transform the present. This fact offers your words a different degree of authenticity. Will you comply with my request? Will you save the lives of the people I named to you? Answer me before going back to Ava. How do you know that? Well, she's clairvoyant. Fucking idiot. Stupid. Alright, if it is truly within my power, I'll do my best to save their lives. Oh! Georgie Kane, Victor Kane, and Andrei Stamatin, Peter Stamatin, Maria Kana. Kana? That's just you. You want me to save your life? Ava Yan. Whoa, look at that guy! Mark Immortel. Okay, yeah, that's a name.
Immortel, hey?
Immortel. We the Canes have always been out of touch with mundane reality, but we are driven by love. Love can be furious, funny, and blind, but there's never a need to make excuses for it, is there? And what exactly did you see in that dream of yours? The one that had to do with me. A truly terrifying battle is ahead of you. If no one has ever told you about your fate, I will be the first. You must know that I admire you in advance, regardless of the outcome. You will fight a foe that few can defeat. Regardless of the outcome? You will clash with your foe like a dragon slayer, but your weapon will turn against you. Striking at the heart, you will end up with your own flesh torn. Every drop of blood you squeeze out of that heart will turn into a gulp of yours. If your foe escapes you, penetrates you, or saddles you, you will hear malicious laughter in your ears, and my crestfallen weeping. So it's about the murderer. Well, I will make them regret your tears, whoever they are. Alright. Cool. Great. What a good conversation that I fully understood.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
Hey, friends.
You guys are back. The town is rather small and unexceptional, isn't it? But there are all kinds of people here, the simple folk and the more remarkable ones. The former will tell you more than they know. The latter know way more than they're ever going to let out. Keep a close eye on them. Your victory depends on it. And who are these remarkable people? There are 20-something of them, easily distinguished, by their lodgings or their presence. They're called many names. The Bound, the Fated, the Adherents, the Gobos Taglur, the Town's Circle. Simon preferred their company to any other. Why? Because it is they that will decide the fate of this town. Don't be distracted by the fact that some of them look insignificant. The fact that some of them look insignificant or disreputable. They will earn their worth. You just give them time. They're the most important joints of the town. Why are you telling me all this? Every day one of them will try death by the tooth. Each will put their life at risk, and each one that dies is important. Some of them may take the keys to victory to the grave. Mind that the keys are yours while the grave is theirs. Others will do the opposite. Wait. They will... What? What is the opposite of taking the key to victory to the grave?
I think the implication there is Denkovsky will die instead.
Or
if shit goes really bad.
Them being alive will give me the keys? Huh? Others will do the opposite. Don't waste your chance to condemn someone who may get in your way.
I get the feeling this game is being obtuse.
No, what? No way. How do you know what is helpful and what gets in the way? Okay, all right. Dropping you more hints would be cheating. Shutting up now. What the fuck? That's a very human line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Allow me to conclude then. Each bound you save will influence the finale of your adventure. Each of them has their own goals and motives. It may so happen that those who seek a different ending survive, and then, well, you've been warned. Okay, I'll take that into account, and we'll be careful.
It creeps in every now and then, and usually when Denkovsky asks something that's like really incredulous or on the nose. Well, not on the nose, but like before it was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know how to? Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, just don't be a dick.
Come on. And then it's like Denkovsky starts prying more. He's like, all right.
All right. I'm not a strategy guide, man. Come on.
Yeah.
There is something in particular we feel the urge to warn you about. When you speak to the bound, please choose your words carefully. Do not worry, you will easily be able to make out what kind of a person is standing before you and observant man that you are. So use that skill when dealing with the bound. Some of them are indeed worth insulting, whereas others need to be treated with utmost respect. I have no idea what you're talking about. Every line you utter will have consequences. News spreads rapidly around here. If you spoil your reputation in one place, you'll have to reap what you have sown in another. Restore your good name in the south, and you'll receive a warmer welcome in the north. They will heed every word you say, and you'll be rewarded. Good. Good. That's all I have to say. Cool. Thanks. Alright. So we should go talk to Isidore, I guess? Or should we go talk to Ava first? Ava's closer. But But Maria did say that we would be returning to Ava. Maybe we will return to Ava at the end of the day. Isidore seems more pressing at the moment. This music is very vibes.
Yeah. It's very good.
I keep getting money. Constantly getting money. Denkovsky fucking rich. Hello.
Coins are materializing in his wallet.
I'd be much obliged if you help me learn how to get... No. What is the termitary? Two massive buildings in the eastern part of Earth. The termitary marks the district's border. Beyond that, there is only the abattoir and then the steppe itself. People do not belong there. Why? Well, they just don't. It's not a people place. Someone has to work there, right? Some folk do. The steppe people, the butchers. That's way outside of your area of expertise, believe me. That was intriguing, my good man. Have a good day. Thank you for the cryptic information.
Oh God.
How do I check?
All right.
Oh. How do I check my? Oh, hello. Close. I have glove. Oh no! I dropped them.
Oh boy.
Does that mean I have them equipped?
I guess.
Drugs. I have alpha tablets. Okay. Morphine. Fuck yeah. Meridorm. That's a painkiller, and that is a painkiller. I have painkillers, basically. I have water. I don't have food. That's cool. Kerosene. Okay. And I have
Denkovsky?
Whoa.
Why do you have kerosene?
Don't worry about it. How do I check my... Hold on. I need to check my, like,
You should probably save.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Map, diary, character status. That's an important one that I know how to open. Adherence. Right, okay. I should save my game. You're right. Great idea. Where am I going?
Filled with nothing but.
So this was somewhat inevitable. An intrusive 14 thought just crossed my mind.
Oh, yeah?
Dankovsky feels to me like what you would get if Alphino never learned anything,
oh my God.
got 35 years old, and was put into this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Dankovsky is like matured, a realm reborn Alphino.
Yeah. Well, quote unquote
matured. Yeah. That causes me damage. Yeah, playing through a realm reborn recently, it made very clear just how much of an asshole Alphino used to be. He sucked. Fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Alice was always cool though.
Yes.
Okay. Fights Bahamut and doesn't afraid of anything.
It's kind of funny, like, as a circumstance of, like, going into Heavensward, that, like, everyone's voices change, and, like, Alphino's actually kind of, Alphino's voice change is also the turning point of where he becomes far less of a shit.
Yeah, he sounds much less like a posh fancy boy in Heavensward, and that's good, because I don't think Sam Riegel does a very good Alphino, if I'm being honest. Or at the very least, I don't like that Alphino. That's not my Alphino.
Definitely fair. I think
not
it
my
is
Alphino.
That is definitely fair. Unfortunately, I feel like it is a very good ARR Alphino.
You're correct. How? Do I have to go this way? Hello.
Yeah, so in addition to not walking very fast, the map is also designed in such a way that, like, don't walk around blindly.
It takes me a long time to get anywhere. Oh, okay. I think I've made it. Oh, there was a... Okay, wait. Can I go in here? Is that where I have to go? Nope. Okay. What? Where's the door? Here?
Like the inner part of the fence. Yeah.
Ugh. That's so annoying.
I will say that is a very good way of making the player realize, like, oh, don't just walk directly to the objective. Read your fucking map.
Yeah. A foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspecting the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. Who was killed? Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we've suffered. Isidore Barak. A great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and an all-around skilled doc. An outstanding man, beloved and well-respected by his locals. Does it really always have to take the very best? What a foul time we live in. I knew him. I'm a doctor, too. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions, because he was a warden. He knew his lines, all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life, too. And this is merely the beginning. What makes you think the two cases are connected? Well, who would have the heart to attack such men? If you had asked me yesterday, I'd have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound on this town. But if there is someone, it had to be just that. Someone. Although it looks fishy, if you ask me. That thing was no man. That's what I think. Explain yourself. See, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. There was dust on the floor, for the deceased had been a renowned stepwalker. And the dust was all covered in hoof steps, and, like, traces of a sharp bone, I guess? As if someone was using a walking stick round there. I'm telling you, it's her. The Shabnakadir, the clay man-eater. I want to inspect the building. We've been assigned to this post by Alexander, the head of the Saburov family. This house is in decline right now, but it's still powerful and very much respected. For it is they that's been responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in the town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. You just take that road up there and get to the cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. You should have said so from the start. Oh, it's just right there. Alright, that's nice. Thank you for it being right there. I do need to chart a path there. I think I can just go back the way that I came. Through that little opening in the wall. Or... here? Oh no, this is where I came from, yeah. Then I can go... in here, and then... yeah, good. A+ navigation.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Seems very chill. I'm excited for when it stops being that. I know it will happen.
The clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking.
The clock is always ticking.
Except when I'm in important dialogue. So I finally get to see you. Yes, you really do look like a messenger of sorrowful times. In any case, welcome to the Rod. Our meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking their first blow is my duty. Do you think we're on the verge of an especially unhappy era? Why do you ask that specifically? Oh, messenger of sorrowful times, I see. No grim events have clouded our existence since last summer. The country has cured its war wounds. Commercial communications have been repaired. Astrologists expect nothing ill. Do you hold astrologist opinions in high regard? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to, sir? I'm a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act according to factual circumstances. Would you agree? Definitely.
What?
So you've come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now? Do you have any weapons? What? That's a weird thing to ask as our first conversation. I was actually invited by Isidore, so I came to meet with him first and foremost. But now it turns out that he's been murdered, yes. Looks like the murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? The same one that took Simon's life, too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature. Were there any traces? Look, I haven't been there myself. I'm quite content with interrogating suspects, especially since we already know who we're after. You can join the hunt, by the way. I can describe his features. Who is it then? You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learned, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance. Wait, how did you figure that out? In all honesty, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. Do you believe in such a thing as clairvoyance, Bachelor? I would have to believe anything Maria said, would I not?
Mm.
But also, well, let's play Daniil honestly. Daniil would not.
Okay.
Well, you should get to know my wife then. Or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Former doubters, first and foremost. Rationalist. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. Is your wife Maria? Do you have a different... Who's your wife? Is there another clairvoyant in this fucking town? So your wife called out Isidore's son specifically? Not specifically, no. But it all adds up. And the circumstances of Simon's death make you wonder too. Isidore's son arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him. It even matches the time it takes to get from the Crucible to Isidore's house. What about the motive? He's the type that needs no motives. Students these days know nothing of virtue and ethics. And a medic, too. Humans are just hairless animals to them. Or even a harmless vaccine infesting the environment. Cynical bastards. Oh, but I do apologize. Didn't mean to offend you, even by extension. I see you like generalizations. I wouldn't be so quick to accuse the Junior Barak. So you'll keep looking for Isidore's murderer? I will. Is there anyone else that can help me with that? There are very few good analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here. Except for one, Yulia... Oh, wow, that's a name. Yulia... The Yuricheva? Sure. Whatever. Perhaps a most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katarina's talents, too. Without a shadow of a doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is this, Yulia? She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Did logistics or maybe communications, not sure. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart, yes, a polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. Very well. I'll speak to this Yulia. Not that far away, that's good. Hey, can I get into...
I'm afraid. Simon was doomed.
Who are the people guarding Isidore's house? Those are volunteer patrolmen. We usually keep around 20 of them, but I've increased the number recently to 150 or so. Wow, that's a big buff, huh? Really? Why do you need so many? There's unrest in the termitary. If I weren't certain that Isidore's been murdered by his son, I would even consider the crime to be politically motivated. Isidore was preparing to take over the kin and become its leader. At least according to the information I have. What is the kin? The steppe people who work in the abattoir, many of the factory workmen. An ignorant, patriarchal pile that hasn't changed much since the Stone Age. They look human enough, but if you look closer, they're just beasts. Believe me when I'm telling you that I'm not snobbish in the slightest, but there's good reason to call me that. I see. Wow,
Okay.
that sounds super racist.
I'm not racist, but...
Yeah. I don't think you're aware of the fact that Isidore came to me last night, just after he had returned, and warned me that there were some ominous events ahead of us. I took that as an unofficial warning about his upcoming takeover. So you took measures? Evidently. I've mobilized the patrols. I see what you're implying, Bachelor, but I'm not insane. Engineering Isidore's murder, as a matter of fact, a strong, independent kin under Isidore's rule would have been way more useful to me. Really? Why? Because that would weaken the power of the Honorable Vladislav Olgimsky, who's pocketed the economy of the whole town. He'd rather see the kin as a dumb and speechless herd, and come to think of it, well, I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this. Didn't you literally just describe them as beasts?
Look, don't worry about it.
What did Georgie warn me about? I should play along. I do. I understand.
Yes.
Do you have any weapons? No, I've just finished distributing the remaining weapons to patrolmen sent to the Bone Steak lot. Rumor has it something's brewing there. The rabble are trying to catch some man-eater, all agog. But even if I had weapons, I wouldn't give any to you. Why in the world should I? Something's brewing? What exactly? They're going to lynch a woman, I think. There's a superstition circulating among the people. A myth of a man-eater from the steppe. A creature called a Shabnakadir. Supposedly, it can only take female form, even though it's made up of all sorts of filth. Where are my patrolmen, though? Where is this lot? The Bone Steak lot is located somewhere among the back alleys, right in the middle of Earth. Oh, is this place just called Earth? Huh. Between the Tanners and the Skinners district, it used to be a huge dump, and before that, the mob had used it for their barbaric gatherings. Some time ago, they reclaimed the dump and revived the tradition. Is this the best description you can offer? It won't be easy to find the place. You want to see the man-eater too? Don't. Those are just dirty rumors, most likely. Or you'll find the poor victim of a frenzied mob there. That's what the patrolmen are for. As for a better description, you can look for a huge upright boulder standing there since the beginning of time, a Neolithic artifact. I see. My thanks to you. One more thing?
My chest hurts. Can it be conscience?
Why are you giving me that look? As if Simon's death was my fault. Oh, that's a leave prompt. I see. Both of them are. Okay. Well, he didn't give me access to Isidore's house, did he?
No, he didn't.
Great. Well, that's exciting. Boulder or Yulia. You know what? It would be nice to talk to a not superstitious smart person. I think that would be cool. Maybe she'll speak in intelligible sentences.
Maybe.
That's hopeful, isn't it?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, you are getting into the part of the game now where the dialogue becomes a lot more of a puzzle or maze than just like directly telling you things.
I get that vibe.
Yeah, it's honestly one of my favorite parts of this game, and the thing that leapt out to me the first time I played it. That like just the sheer fact that you can't go and re-have conversations with people, like makes you a lot more apprehensive about like what you're talking to them about. And then the first time you get like butted out of a conversation really early, you're like, okay,
fuck.
fuck.
I said the wrong thing there and didn't get all the information I might need out of this conversation.
Yeah.
Ooh, that makes no sense. let's not worry about that. Hello?
Structurally unstable.
Whoa,
I
look
feel.
at this fucking guy. Look at that guy. Oh, he has nothing. Okay, goodbye, sir.
That is terrifying.
That is a fucking face and a half.
God.
Yeah, it is.
It's ready to go sicko mode.
It's a Mortel's brother. The same fucking grin, I feel. Is that a portrait on the wall?
Oh.
Huh.
Oh. Good art.
Very evocative.
Hello. You have anything I can steal? Why
Please,
does
crumb of normal conversation, ma'am.
Nobody has anything I can... Whoa. Started talking and my frame rate died.
As the mind endeavors to reach
I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. No! She's not normal anymore! My mind is out of tune. Things no longer add up. Before, I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. What does that mean? Now I simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I am dying?
Yeah,
probably. Yes, it definitely means you're about to die. The step air is way too thick. I think that's what causes it. Oh no. Herba Tavirne is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every year, the steppe is filled with its stupefying vapors. The issue I'm having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. It is just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Everyone has that ability. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me elucidate. A single word someone utters may precipitate the birth of their own murderer. What? This line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty, and it is particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. I sometimes feel like I could touch the notions of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers. But now I am being tedious, I reckon.
You reckon?
That was a really long-winded way of saying, hey, sometimes if you say the wrong thing to someone, they'll try and gank you.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm afraid it's now. Simon was doomed.
Why are they all saying this guy was doomed? What does that mean?
He was doomed.
He was doomed. So you have traveled all the way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances. Well, I hate to break it to you. I got bad news. I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon, and I wanted to ask for your help. Saburov told me that you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. I am certainly no better investigator than you. I never had a chance to search for a murderer before. The best I can offer is to fill in the blanks with whatever mysterious supernatural entities seem most befitting. Shabnakadir is the simple man's scarecrow. I would have followed a different narrative. What's that word? The one you've just said? The one you've just said? We've heard some people say Shabnakadir, like, wow, it really does seem like you could get to situations where nobody has uttered the word Shabnakadir to you up until this point. So you have to ask what that means. That's interesting. What kind of narrative? Consider the circumstances of his death. They said Simon had locked himself up in the evening and consequently died in the morning inside the mansion in a chamber with some peculiar name. In this case, I would suggest that Simon was poisoned. By the Kanes, I would have thought, but I know their family all too well. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled by their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them. They hold the princely sage who stands at the head of their family in highest esteem. They believe that a single dishonorable act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not. Poisoned. How did you arrive at this conclusion? I don't believe you understand what he died in the focus really implies. Do you know what the Canes refer to as focus? You don't seem to grasp the semantics of the term. These are the Canes for you. These kinds of innuendos are their forte. Well, what is this focus then? Focus is anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is governed by mathematically rigid regularities. You see, no one but the owner of a focus may get inside. This can only mean that Simon had brought the killer with him, or rather, within him, since no physical object may be brought into the focus either. How do you know that? Who doesn't? Cool, thanks. The Canes are notoriously passionate about all manner of synthetic anomalies. They will never pass up the opportunity to devise a Kunststück that would allow them to warp space, challenge physics, or manipulate optics. Metaphysically, a focus can be compared to a camera obscura. You know that the name is not unfitting. No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside. Oh, it's a palace from Persona 5.
This is just like Persona.
It's just like Persona 5. I'm getting a lot of Persona 5 vibes from this.
I'm sure. That is your favorite game.
Yeah, absolutely my favorite game ever.
Cultural touchstone Persona 5.
A curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding. His bones were broken. Is that so? Well, this does introduce a different perspective. Did you say Isidore was the last person to see Simon? The question is, who did he see before? The sun had not yet set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. The question naturally arises, where did he spend the missing few hours? That is why I'm trying to trace Isidore's footsteps. I want to walk the same route. Don't get me wrong, though. Was Isidore seen by Saburov by any chance? He was. He warned Saburov of an upcoming storm. Alright, let me suggest then, that while he was in the steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. In this case, either of the Olgimsky family should have been on his itinerary, especially since Burak was one of their own men. Really? Definitely. The Bull Project, from the abattoir to the railway, is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If Isidore's discovery had anything at all to do with the kin, Isidore would have certainly related to Vlad. So do make sure to pay a visit to the Lump. That's the name of the Olgimsky mansion. Another fitting name, wouldn't you agree? The Lump. Thank you, Yulia. What would I do without you? Here. Okay. The Lump. I need to get into Isidore's fucking house. What are these little, icons on the map?
I don't recall.
Trust me, I have not a goddamn clue.
Oh, yeah, there's another one here. Huh.
Does it do anything when you highlight them?
Nope.
No.
Maybe if I go there, they do something.
As the mind endeavors to reach one goal, the heart insensibly.
Why would I ask her if she likes Ava Yan? I've yet to meet anyone who can help me in the slightest way to find the killer. Do you have any relevant experience? Do you know how a murderer may be found? Not really, but I hunt the killer of all killers in my laboratory. Incidentally, it is more than possible that the killer is hiding in the house of Anna Angel, a thespian of sorts. Now, here is another woman worthy of attention. In fact, I heard some ghastly man covered in blood was seen entering her house today. How do you know this? The town is a small place, Bachelor. The wind carries rumors with falling leaves, mixing birds' feathers with emotions. We all know one another so well here that we are sometimes able to hear each other's thoughts. A family trait, if you will. With that being said, I doubt that the man in Anna's house is the real killer. Where does this Anna live? She lives in a mansion that once belonged to a family of exiles whose political views led them to a far-out town like ours. Because of some ill-conceived sense of camaraderie, they were happy to give shelter to a runaway actress, as soon as she told them she was persecuted by the powers that be. A few years later, they died, suspiciously if you ask me, leaving Willow Mellow, their daughter, in the care of their companion. Willow died soon thereafter. Mysteriously? They all died of natural causes, allegedly, even though Willow was buried in a tightly closed coffin. The body was examined by Isidore Burak, however, and he is not a man who would cover up a crime. Anyway, you would do good to take a look at the house yourself. The mansion is known as the Willows. It stands by the gullet in Earth. Anna, huh? Well, I'll get to know her. Okay, and I have so many fucking leads. You like Eva Yan? Very much. It wouldn't be a stretch to say I absolutely admire her. Oh, these bitches gay. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, same here. So I have heard. A wise crack I know says that while you are trying to complete the portrait of the killer is busy painting yours. Hilarious, is it not? The hunter becomes the hunted. However, to put it bluntly, you have become the keynote of this particular plot. The intrigue is so rich it will keep you busy for a week, if not longer than that. What would you do if you were me? If you want my advice, I wouldn't trust what our feudals tell you. The perpetual triangle of influence means that every party concerned will do their best to use your authority to their own benefit. I'm not that conceited. Perhaps people of lower standing would not try to use me. It is more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. Given your position, you may want to try your luck with the shadow cabinet of local nobility, the women of influence. They know much more than the simple townsfolk, yet they care much less than the families in power. Who are these lady aristocrats? Lady aristocrats. Such way of saying it will be of relevance strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a backwards whole like ours. What? Hold on. Okay. Such way of saying it will be of relevance strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a backwoods hole like ours. Is she saying that they could only be considered aristocrats in a town like this?
Yes.
Okay. The catch is that the aristocracy is not defined by birthright here. Rather, the status is granted by the degree of an enigmatic fascination that a woman is possessed of. Questionable background, audacity of demeanor, you know, this whole assortment.
Right. So she's basically saying that the status of people as quote-unquote, or women as quote-unquote aristocrats has absolutely nothing to do with
like, stature or nobility or, like, anything like that.
Any general notion of what that might mean is not what that means here.
Yeah. Do tell me who these affluent ladies are. Lara, Ava, yours truly, and last but not least, Maria. I wouldn't listen to Katerina if I were you. Her morphine habit has turned her into a walking corpse. The others, however, are liable to deceive. You don't like being lied to, do you? Can't say I care all that much. I can live with it. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. People lie. Could you tell me about Lara? Have I met Lara? I have not met Lara yet, have I? I'd rather not speak on the matter. You will know Lara well enough as soon as you meet her. My relationship with her is complicated. Why is that? They say that Lara is an angel, an epitome of benevolence and compassion. She sees everyone as a friend. She is too eager to help, too happy to oblige. After her father died, she turned the Ravel mansion into the most hospitable and heartwarming place in town. Long story short, Lara is believed to be the kindest woman of us all. However, that's not true. She is a woman devastated by grief. All the gifts that she is so happy to give away are, fundamentally, offerings to a dead person. She favors the living with something the dead have no use for. Who is the addressee? Could it be her late father? This is merely a speculation, though. Something I was able to conjecture from what observations I made. So Lara is no angel? Her philanthropy is almost reprehensible. She pities everyone she comes across, for she knows they will all die just like her dearly departed. She sees a corpse in everyone she looks upon. I can't say I appreciate it. With that being said, she will certainly be of great help to you in your inquiry. I see. Okay, that is helpful, actually. That being said, I don't know where that is. So, goodie for me. Town Hall. The Lump. Oh, she lives here. The Shelter. Lara Ravel. Anna Angel is over here. I need to get into this fucking house. Let me look at my... Oh, wait, that's not the right one. How do I look at my This. Today's quests. Other tasks. Right, I should go talk to Anna Angel.
Hmm.
So I need to go talk to Olgimsky. And we need to go talk to Anna Angel.
I forgot how tiring it is to, like, parse everything everyone is saying in this game.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
Okay. I will go talk to Anna Angel first, because I can loop back down to go to Olgimsky after talking to her. There's a bridge right on the way to Olgimsky anyway, so like it suits the path.
That sounds
to
like
go
a
talk
plan.
to Lara. Or not Lara.
Saves you
Angel.
doubling back.
Yeah, exactly. And then after that I can go talk to Lara if need be. Looks like a clothing store, huh? Oh. What time is it? 1? No, it's 9. Why did the bell only toll once?
I think it only tolls when the
When
hour
hour
passes,
Yeah, okay.
if I remember correctly.
Okay. So this house might also not be the easiest to access. Judging by the lines I see on the map. God, yeah, you do not move with a quickness, huh?
Nope.
Is that garbage can? What is this? Oh. I got a thing.
A thing.
I looted. Finally.
Finally, video game mechanics. I understand loot.
I understand opening a treasure chest. Hello? You're just standing out here.
Oh.
Oh. Why does her face look like that?
I don't know. It looks like she's wearing a mask.
Yeah, right? Is there a lot of construction going on? Okay, bye. Oh. Cat!
That is a really great painting. Holy shit.
I like that a lot. I want that. Whoa, holy fuck.
Oh.
Not going in there. Fuck
Nope.
that. No, thank you. That's how you get jumped.
Yep.
Hello.
I've
wow,
seen
you
HL.
are-
I've seen Half-Life VR.
Yeah, yeah.
Evil man eater made of clay and bones. She's the murderer.
Oh, that is really too much. Who the hell are you? Why have you donned this dreadful outfit? My name is Daniil Dankovsky. What's wrong with my outfit? It's snakeskin. Are you a performer? A circus actor? A tamer? Tell me the truth. Calm down. I'm a scientist, a professor. Do you understand? I study death. I thought so. I knew someone like that would pay me a visit very soon. How horrible. What's horrible? Everything. Everything's horrible. You came to, you know, after me, right? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that man, he's like dead, right?
Oh, so she's a bimbo.
Oh. Oh, is there a dead guy in here that I didn't notice? Oh.
What? Wait, what?
Because, like...
Oh.
Yeah, like this one. Oh, I mean, wait, is the guest... Wait, hold on.
Is that who she's talking about? I did not see that when you, like, walked in here, so, like, I don't know if that's what's going on here.
Where did your guest come from? Oh, I was so scared. He barged in here all bloody. I thought he was sent here, but he didn't try to attack me. Oh, just look at those hideous wounds. It's like he was cut with precision to mangle the body as much as possible. Who would do something like this? So where did he come from? He was mumbling something to an extent. There's this hunt for Simon Kane's murderer going on, right? Well, they mistook this guy for the culprit, even though he was actually a hunter, not a huntee. It was Simon's murderer that's wounded him so horribly, wasn't it? Why do you think the man himself is not the murderer? But he was going after the murderer. They tried to ambush him at the station. in case he tries to catch a ride away from the town. And you know what? Their assumptions were correct. This guy did indeed come face to face with the murderer there. Here's the result. Is that what he told you before passing away? Well, yeah. Why are you surprised? It makes sense for him to try and explain why he barged in anyway. The story was very haphazard, though. Actually, he didn't say much at all, but I think I know what had happened. Oh, okay, so you're just assuming what happened, then. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, knowing a bit more about this game than what it's letting on at the moment, I feel like I know what that's referring to.
Yeah, that's referring, like, so when they played Pathologic 2, so, like, that gives me context for, like, what happens to Artemy when he arrives in town. Like,
yes.
he gets fucking jumped, and so one of the guys, I guess the guy that is here and dead is one of the guys that jumped him and that he killed, I guess?
Yeah, that seems to be the implication.
You're too kind. By the way, it was Victor Kane who has sent me here to check on you and your guest. I think one of the chasers that was after the poor sod must have informed him about all this. So what do I tell him? Just don't call anyone here, okay? Please, I'm begging you. If they find a dead man in my house, that's hard to explain, but I promise I'll do so later, when we have the time. I didn't kill him, I swear, and I couldn't have mutilated him so horrendously. I'm not saying you're guilty at all. Whatever even gave you the idea? Oh, many people would be more than happy to accredit this blood to my hands. They just need an excuse, a chance to grab me by the arm, and then they'll twist it so hard that I'll even confess. Just help me bury him, will you? I can see a spark of kindness in you. Go to the cemetery, tell the caretaker there's someone less than living in my house. And the caretaker won't go about asking unnecessary questions? She isn't much of a talker. People even used to think she was mute, but she's so kind, a true angel. Some people would gladly die to be taken care of by someone like her. Is she underage or something? What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
She's
Okay.
much people used to think her mute. She's kind, a true angel. Some people would gladly.
Does she have any libertarian paramours?
Bad vibes. Since the old caretaker died, another dark story, huh? Anyway, his daughter is the one who's taking care of the cemetery now. Name's Grace. She'll see to this dead man as though he was still alive and kicking. I mean, figuratively, of course. Okay, I'll help you get rid of the body, no questions asked. I'm expecting to hear an enthralling story afterwards. Oh! I walked right over him.
To be fair, he blends in with the carpet. It's kind of hard to see.
Well, you know what? Now that I'm walking over here, no, yeah, that is pitch black.
It really is.
I can't believe I just stepped over a fucking corpse.
Hey, what's going on here?
Hey, what's happening? I'm
Whoa,
Daniel.
dead body.
Just doing the rounds, introducing myself to everybody. How's it going? How's your day?
Can you help me bury the body? What body?
What body?
Her eyes like dart to the floor and back to Denkovsky.
Like you didn't.
What the fuck?
Okay. Wait, what the fuck did? What is that? That just popped up in my. What is that? Why did I just get that?
Was that a thing that appeared in the top left? Like
yeah.
for money? Oh. I mean, you might be able to sell it, but that's
fucking
odd.
weird. Oh, there's the evil guy again. I have to leave.
Oh no, it's him.
It's him.
The evil guy?
Yeah, the guy the guy with the fucked up face.
Even his gait is...
Yeah.
He's menacing.
Menacing aura. Oh no! I have to go inside. Oh, is that a different guy? Oh, that might be a different guy.
There's a peculiar
Wait, that's not the... Wait, what?
What is this?
That's not the changeling.
Did you think it was?
I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, well, you thought wrong, my good bitch.
God damn it. Look at all this. If only my dear mother was alive, she'd take the reins of power in her hands. Even father would listen to her. But who is to take care of us now? Not Katerina, that's for sure. The mistress is too exhausted. Your mother? What was she? You don't know. My mother was Mistress Victoria. I was named after her. Your name is Capella. And your mother was named Victoria. But you were named after her. Okay. If only I had gotten her power along with her name, no one would be trying to crawl underground out of fear now. People cling to Simon so much because they've forgotten what true protection is like. Why don't you believe in Katerina's power? Katerina is scared like a child herself, and I also think she's being tricked. Yes, her prophecies come true just like it's always been, but they are becoming more and more noisy. Every word she utters comes across as a metaphor. Can she really predict the future? She sees the vague features, and she always speaks the truth, just like a true mistress ought to. I see.
Father has been avoiding me lately. Strange.
Okay. I thought this was where... Oh, I maybe just answered it at the wrong point. Are there multiple points of entry here? Yep. This is...
Yeah, there might be. That room was very small.
Yeah.
Even considering this game's penchant for... Whoa.
Oh! A worm!
That is a stance.
He stanced up!
Correcting their faults. They always believe that they're right when fortune backs up their vice or folly.
Okay. Ah, Bachelor Dankovsky, of course. Who else could be so dapper? I heard quite a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. We have our own ways. Do you think I've come to inspect this town? Come now, that's precisely what I'm saying. The sanitary inspections testified last year that the Bull Project is in order. Nothing to cavil at? Everything's fine. Good for you. I can see we're not really seeing eye to eye. The project is special. Very special. That means common standards do not apply here. That would be very naive. You were probably right.
Lucky people.
Yes, getting everything back on track won't be an easy task.
They always believe
Right.
right.
I'd like to inquire about the fate of my colleague Isidore Burak, about the manner of his death, to be precise. What are you implying? What is this manner you're speaking? Be so kind as to mind your own manners. I had nothing to do with it. Don't they say Isidore was murdered by a step demon, a Shabnakadir? There was that thingy, a talon they fished out from the wound. I can take this from kids and weirdos, but you, a respectable negotiant. It's hard for you to believe, isn't it? It used to be hard for many. Take my boy, for example, a scoffer if I've ever seen one. And now he even believes it's real. He went off his head a bit. You're in the steppe now, esteemed sir, eastern and backwards. The dead rise from their graves hear clay dummies dance and bulls talk. Which one seems like it will be most pressing? I mean, the creature is a dead end. Because, spoilers, I kind of know what killed these two.
Yeah.
Does he know the step well, that son of yours? He rubs elbows with the rabble, the butchers, Odonge? Shepherds and gatherers, learns their tongue, collects their legends. He doesn't keep them in check at all. They even dare to come visit him within the premises of the town. If you see a worm creeping through the streets, he's definitely looking for my son. What's wrong with them visiting him within the premises of the town? They're dangerous, they're aggressive, and they hate everyone. Who isn't a step person? They'll jump you and kill you on the spot. They'll tear you up with their teeth and devour your flesh while you're still throwing fists at them. So if they're spotted within the town, countermeasures are taken. This seems like racism. So your son knows who the murderer is. Perhaps you've even been giving shelter to them. Hold your horses. You want to talk to my blockhead? No, you have nothing to talk about. He's not here, thankfully. I don't want you two to meet. You heard me? These are tradesmen's words, and I'll stick to them. Sure. Whatever, man. Today's quest. Other task. It's unlikely that Simon's murderer had broken into this thespian's house. Her gaze may be unkind, but she isn't guilty of killing Simon either. But I'm going to help... Oh, yeah, I need to help her with dispose of the body. We need to find the son, basically.
No. I won't believe it.
I don't think he was murdered. How could he who have craved monocracy not perish? He couldn't, not in this place. Balance requires equilibrium. I need to play the game here a little bit. Damn, these both kind of say the same thing. But I feel like maybe if not directing it at him specifically, I might get more information out of him. So what you're saying is Simon's death worked in favor of the local hotshots, huh? Come now, what I'm saying is, when someone takes too much upon themselves, they always end up ground down. That's how life works. Yet they say Simon was the one to bend the circumstances, not the other way round. No one seems to doubt that. Simon has lived a very long life. Very long. He was a worthy man, but long doesn't mean immortal, does it? No one is to blame for his death. Examine the body, you'll see for yourself. It just happened. Kane won't let me examine the body. Well, that is temporary. A family tradition. He's not lying to you. He truly believes Simon was murdered. Were he to admit that Simon simply died of death, he'd probably go to his last home himself. The shock would be too much for the man. That's strange. Georgie Kane didn't appear sentimental to me.
Yes?
Isidore came by to see you last night. Don't try to deny it. So what if he did?
Hold on. Do you know why he came by to talk to him?
I don't know that. Do I know that?
It might be a better idea to not tip your hand this early and just ask what he was talking about to see if he'll lie to you.
Maybe play Clueless.
Hmm?
Yeah, because I think what he came to talk about was that, like, unfortunate times were ahead, basically. And he went to... Because, like, he went to the three heads of the different families in town to tell them that, essentially. Business, my curious friend. Purely business. I have no interest in other subjects. And it has nothing to do with you. And with that, I bid you... The door's behind you, the big one. Maybe I should have tipped my hand a bit. It's also possible that I don't know exactly what they talked about, and me saying that I do know what they talked about would get him to, like, reveal his hand a bit, you know?
Like, he'd have to offer up some revealing information to, like, recuse himself.
Yeah, exactly.
But that would obviously give you more info.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know where to find Olgimski's son. Where's the graveyard? Oh, over there.
All the way out on the right, yeah.
Damn. Kind of out of the way from Lara's house, but this has a handprint, which is obviously important, and it is an actual task that I have to do. What time is it?
It's also...
really early in the day.
Yeah.
Let's take a
it's
break,
also
actually.
really... Yeah. It's also really far on the right, which means that whatever comes up as a result of that is going to be closer to everything else.
That's true.
Afterward.
Yeah.
So, like, getting it now and nipping it in the bud's probably the best.
That is probably the optimal path to go down. But you really gotta plan what you're doing in a day, huh?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, the split screen update for Bloodborne PSX is live.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
I need to figure out if she did put Bloodborne cart in it. She was talking about that before, and I don't know if she actually did it. Okay, I will be right back.
Sounds good.
Oh, it is approaching.
Yeah, that
Don't
train's
misunderstand.
Yeah, but that train's never late. Though I feel we're already 2 hours in. Honestly, I'm not sure Luka's actually going to get to the real hellish bits for a while.
I'm having a nice time.
Yeah,
Oh, the stream died.
it did.
There we go. Okay. Thank you, Waven. Oh, the game's not on. Coming? Yes. Okay. Where am I going? To the cemetery. That seems like the reasonable thing to do. I get more pets. Okay. Oops. Thank you for pets, Raven. Okay. I guess I am technically doubling back already. Oh, I got more pets! Holy shit, I'm so lucky today. Oh, you just turned around. Okay.
I'm not sure I'd call anyone who decided to play Pathologic lucky.
I'm having a nice time.
Yeah.
This town is
That won't
fucked
last.
up and weird, but I'm having fun.
I ain't seen nothing yet.
I just got another one of those bracelets.
Go trade it to a kid. Go trade it to a kid for drugs.
What is up with that?
Kids love drugs.
Yeah, I completely forgot it gives you like arbitrary items for stuff like that. Although I guess it does kind of make sense because it's probably trying to push you towards like thinking about what the fuck you'd even do with that, thus going into the trading aspect of the game.
Yeah, I guess so. I need to go. Oh, I need to go all the way out here, huh? Rocks. Oh, that looks like a fucking place. Oh, this music is good. Here. Wow, that's a skinny door. Oh, God!
Oh.
Fuck!
Hey, friends.
Are you the caretaker of the cemetery? The caretaker's been pushing up daisies for, let me think, 5 years now? Turned to grass already, all excited to bask in the sun. Me, I'll have to endure them hardships for a long time still. I'm here on burial business. Where's him stiff? We'll have to go fetch it. It's not far in a mansion on a riverbank. Oh man, you better speak to the hunchback over there. He's the boss. You should have told me right away, asshole. I'm looking for Grace. Where is she? Ah, the caretaker's gal. No Grace around here, as you can see. This place is completely graceless. What's your business with her, eh? I need to bury a man without unnecessary fuss. Ah, it makes sense. Loads of sense. Putting someone 6 feet under without any roaring thunder. Wow, that rhymed. Process demands meticulousness, kind sir. You know that? How long since the stiff's gone stiff? A bizarre question. Ain't nothing bizarre about that. If the goner's been gone for a long time, then there's just one concern for us, or maybe none at all. But if he died recently, if he died recently, we're in a completely different line of business here. Now, a person doesn't die just like that, now does he? A town's a rumble and a thunder. Don't you try sweet-talking me into believing he died his own death. So, you want money. You bring 2,000 here, kind sir, and we'll bury the devil himself and sing a pretty tune for you to boot. Gotta put even the Shabnok Adig? Wait, Shabnok Adig, that's a different thing. Back into the ground for 2,000. The sum ain't pretty, I know, but the times ain't killer on the looks either. I can show the kind sir a way out, by the way. Well? You're a big city man that I can feel averse away. Your equipment would cost a fortune in our shops. The poor morons would give you their souls for it. They buy all sorts of crap anyway. They got loads of money saved up right now, what with the train coming soon and all. But them folks are addicted to not starving, so they're gradually selling their stuff. You can become a rich man in a few hours if you play your cards right. Looks like I'll have to follow your advice. I don't have the least amount of money ever. 2,000.
Fortuitous timing me talking about, there is a training system in this, isn't there?
2,000 is pretty fucking stiff, though.
It is. It is pretty steep.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. How are my needs doing? Oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. I do need to keep in mind that I do not have food on me, though. That could become an issue. I need to find, like, a shop or something. Is that what the pink houses are?
Potentially?
Oh. Enemy spotted.
Oh.
Stay away from me, sir. I hate his gait. Oh, yeah. Is that...
Long live the hobo economy.
Hello.
Oh god, I forget how this works.
This sure is a menu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't sell my gloves. Can't sell that. Oh. Oh. I can sell morphine and get as much money as I need, but does this... Oh, okay, you click the little arrow at the top and it do the thing. Okay. That might have been a poor choice that I made, but it is a choice that I have made. I'm gonna keep these, actually. Kerosene isn't worth much. That's not worth much. Okay, I'm done. Oh. Hopefully this, like, results in something, you know? Hopefully this isn't, like, totally not worth my time at all. It is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it is.
2,000. What a scumbag. Where's...
It's
you know
alright,
what?
you're getting
Wait,
paid,
hold
like-
on. I'm gonna go... I have an interest in finding this Grace person, because I feel like these men might be trying to hustle me. I was told specifically to look for Grace, and I didn't find Grace.
That is true.
So they might very much be just trying to hustle me.
A highline, Jade.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to this game. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Game that likes to chug.
Game that likes to chug a little bit. Let's just have a little poke around and look for, like, a person here. Oh, there's roots there. Interesting. I will keep that in mind for later. Unless that is not a mechanic in this one. Oh, it's raining. Wow, you can tell the rain is just like a filter they put on your screen, huh?
Yeah.
There's no one else around here. Silent Hill meets RPG. No! It's... Russian. That is the only descriptor that I feel suits this game. Hello. Got the money here. At Anna Angel's place. And hurry up. God, that was a lot of fucking money. Whatever, it's done. Oh, wait. That's the wrong button. It is done. The grave diggers will help Anna bury the corpse. Okay, so that's done. Now I need to find Olgimski's son somehow. I don't know how to do that. Olgimsky wasn't very forthright with that information.
Fancy that.
Fancy that.
Do you need to go back and talk to Anna now that you've...
I would
fixed that
assume
or-
so, right?
Yeah, I just found it odd that on the map...
There's
like,
no
it
marker on our
removed-
house anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I should go talk to Lara anyway, and like Anna's house is on the way, so I might as well stop in and check.
True.
Hey. Got by without issue. The man gives me the heebie-jeebies. This is
I guess to...
This is weirdly
sorry, go
This
on.
is weirdly pretty.
Hmm.
In a PS2 sort of way.
Yeah.
I can go there. The whole game gives me the heebie-jeebies. That's fair. Why is this child
Yep.
standing like this?
Why wouldn't they?
Shall we barter,
Also,
perhaps?
hello, Lime.
Oh my... Wow.
What?
Why do you have these?
Why wouldn't they? Kids just pick up all sorts of shit.
You want this?
$2? Or
Oh.
rubles or something?
I don't really
So you
need those right now, do I? I don't have a shotgun.
You don't.
However,
But I will say, for Lime Jade, who doesn't know anything about this game, the game is kind of holding its cards close to its chest at the moment as to what it is.
Oh, the body's gone.
There we go.
Hello. Oh, how can I thank you? I'd love to give you some sort of trinket as a token of my gratitude.
She's the murderer.
Don't. Well,
Whoa.
I did spend a lot of money on this. And take it as a sign of my affection. No, wait, I've got a better idea. I'll give you several so that they affect you even more. These are not just any trinkets. Never forget that each of them represents my feelings. I'll try. Oh! I got reimbursed!
Holy shit.
Okay,
that was well worth it.
That was well worth it.
Could have been a famous singer.
Oh, I can ask her where Olgimsky's son lives. Now, sweetheart, please be so kind as to do me a favor in return. Tell me where Olgimsky's son lives. Vlad the Younger. Why would you need him? He will help me find Isidore Barak's murderer. Wait, what? Isidore's been killed too? It can't be. Unbelievable. Who is it walking through town killing left and right? Oh, they'll come after me soon too. Oh, please don't go, you hear me? Don't go, I need you to protect me. The sooner I speak to Vlad the Younger, the sooner I find the murderer. The sooner I reveal their identity, the sooner I'll put an end to them. Am I making myself clear? You won't tell Vlad I gave away his hideout, will you? No, I won't. Really? Well, okay then. He's currently residing somewhere by the station, doing some shady business in an abandoned shack. Is he, like, treasure hunting? I haven't been there, but I've heard that he bricked the windows in so that no one would peek. He's probably there right now. That's better. Aha! Information.
What do you all want from us?
No, not at all. How could someone living on, or perhaps even beyond, the edge of what's humanly possible not die? At least that's what the smart people are saying, not my ideas. So, Simon left the challenge limits and restrictions, I gather. Indeed, he loved it, and he was good at it. You could bury him underground for a couple of days, and he'd be totally fine. He was pierced with iron rods once, too. One of them broke his chest, but Simon didn't die. Tricks like these would have been incredibly popular in a circus. Oh, I missed the man. Okay. So who could have killed him? An envier? It just occurred to me that he could have killed himself. Why? I don't know. There's no one else that could have done it. No one, and I mean it. Neither the biggest hater nor the most desperate beggar. I mean, in his case, suicide is a way more believable conjecture than murder. Are you sure? Nobody is to blame for his death. I honestly believe that Simon was doomed. What he did was too much for a single person to handle. Very strange. I need to pause so I can put my drink down without time passing.
And Dankovsky's reaction is just... I feel like everyone's making a joke at this point.
Everyone is wasting my time as a joke, as a goof, as a bit. We wasted Dankovsky's time on purpose, as a joke.
Which, to be fair,
is funny.
Good.
Yeah,
yes.
it is a funny joke to play on this guy specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 water now. That's nice. I would love some food. Some food would be cool. I guess, like, why do you look like a hobbit? You know what? That's rude. I shouldn't just ask people why they look like a hobbit. Oh, you have more shotgun shells. Okay. Children love those things.
Yeah.
Apparently there is a specific child that has a specific drug that appears very rarely.
Yep.
Why not? Sure. Ooh. I have some of that already, don't I?
More of that.
Oh, you don't want this. You want that. Which does not get me that. Okay. I'm going the wrong way.
I never really thought about it much, but it creates an interesting, like, tension between, like, whether you should barter with items or just sell them.
Right.
Because, like, something that's seemingly, like, worthless to sell could be good for barter, but at the same time, when something is good for both, it's like, okay, well, which one do I actually
Yeah, which one do I do?
Yeah. Is the money more important, or is the opportunity for a rare trade better?
I get the impression that, quite possibly, money will become worth less soon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no, you're the same kid somehow. Okay, so
they all have the same pocket.
This is the shelter, I guess? Who are you? You're just a guy. Oh, you're not real. I can't even talk to you.
It's the woman in that
Hello.
room, yeah.
Oh, she looks freaked out.
Was caught. Does he really cut people?
You were the person that came to Maria Cana in a dream. I recognized you straight away. My name is Lara Ravel, and this is the shelter. You are always welcome here. I should introduce myself. That's polite. My name is Daniil Dankovsky. Let's be friends now. I prefer being friends with everyone. You always have guests, but your face looks sad. Well, yes, I'm the mistress of this house, after all. That doesn't mean I'm a mistress, mind you, not with a capital M. I won't ever become one, but I can also serve people to the best of my ability. Who are you talking about? Everyone who sits at this table. See? They are all trying to be mysterious, but in reality, every action we take is a mere consequence of a deep wound. Our words are like the drops of blood seeping from it. Sorrow is what opens people up fully. You are a poet. I'm just in a melancholic mood. We are way too used to playing the game of tragic predictions. I'm trying to arrange everything back to order.
I'm sorry, I have to comment on that alternate answer you had before, which was I hate pathos.
I hate it. I'd be happy to help you if I can.
Dogs are home. Why?
I know you're a doctor. A wonderful one at that. A celebrity medic. Everyone in their small town knew that a famous doctor was coming here. I'm very glad you really have, because I want you to do a certain good thing. Can I ask a favor of you? Please do. A few years ago, the child death rate went through the roof here. 6 people died in a week. 10 or so came down with serious illnesses. It made us worried, but unfortunately, we couldn't find the cause straight away back then. In the end, it turned out that children were dying because of a game. What in the world? What kind of a game kills children? They were playing, what do they call it? Well, it was some kind of medical game. They were stealing medicine from the adults and making some diabolical mixture out of it. Then they healed each other with it. Back then, the game just faded into obscurity, but now I've heard they were contemplating doing it again. Someone has already been poisoned. But what for? I tried to ask the kids, but they don't trust us. They think we want to put an end to this dangerous game because we are mean and stupid adults that simply don't get it. So your arrival has come in very handy. Yeah, because Daniel's a child. So you want me to play with them and gain their trust. That's no simple feat. No, it's much simpler. There's a house somewhere in the town, either abandoned or just unoccupied. That's where they play hospital. That's where they store their horrible mixtures. Please use your standing and your celebrity name to put an end to this game. Capella, Ogimski's daughter, believes that the house will be unlocked today. I'll do my best, of course. How can I find the house? Capella mentioned it's next to one of the ruins. My friend couldn't hear them properly. Have you seen those stone stairways to heaven? Oh, that's just what they're called, huh? I think you might even be able to see the house you're looking for from Ava Yon's window. But most importantly, it should be unlocked. Do people around here ever leave their doors unlocked?
A, they have a name for them, and B, there are multiple of them.
Yeah.
Like, they just occur.
Yeah. In exceptional cases or emergencies, yes, we do. But generally, houses are supposed to be locked up because they're occupied by several families. People aren't that scared of losing their own belongings, but they care about their neighbors. And now that everyone's so afraid of the man-eater, of course everything's locked. In that case, it won't be too hard to find. Okay, that's a new task. God, I have a... Wow, okay. This game is just piling things on me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's near the stairways to heaven, which means they're right around here somewhere. Assuming that that's the only one. That's the only thing that looks like that on the map. So I assume that's the only one.
I know there are a couple, but I don't know how visible they are on the map. Nor would you... some of them are just ruins and not, like, things that should have collapsed already. So...
Oh, did that open?
Yeah.
Oh, that did not open. If it opened, I wouldn't be here. Okay. Man, it's not super weird and suspicious that I'm just, like, going to all these doors and trying to open them.
Is this unlocked? No.
I look like a good and normal person.
Could you imagine if, like, doing that enough, like, lowered your reputation or something?
Yeah, right?
It's like...
God forbid with this game it might. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, it would.
Wouldn't the kids who did it be adults now? Not necessarily.
I think the implication of that story was that, like, the game itself was older, but some kids now are starting to do it again.
Ah. Then wouldn't she have been a kid when they were doing it?
Potentially.
Not necessarily.
She doesn't look that old. She looks fairly young. Oh, this just feels like a huge waste of time.
Welcome to like 80% of this game.
Okay. Nope.
It is still doing it in a very video gamey way, though. It's just like, I don't know where it is, but you need to stop these kids doing dangerous things. You spend, like...
Oh, I see children.
Minutes. Oh.
Is this indicative of where the thing is? I bet
you
not.
You can talk to them.
Oh, I could talk to them. Creepy thing to say. None of that seemed particularly relevant to the task at hand. Let's look at my other task.
Oh.
Wait.
That's the magic word.
Schmouder!
I remember why I remember this quest now.
I can see the stash from my window in the still water and a house by the staircase ruin. Oh, so I'm looking for, like, a stash. Wait, it needs to be visible from the house.
The staircase we're on.
No. It also said it's visible from, where the fuck? Wait.
From whose place?
From Ava Yon's place. From the Stillwater.
Yeah, so just north of the bridge, at the river, I think there's a little, like... No, further down. So, like, from Ava's house...
Oh, is there another stairway?
East across the bridge and then north.
Oh, so it's not this specific. Oh God. Okay, that's. She did say stairways of heaven, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I feel like that's purposely confusing. Considering you basically have to walk by one to get to this house in the first place. Or there's a good chance that you will anyway.
Yeah.
You just
It's also
wave
one of those
Did you just
things.
wave at me?
Hi.
So you're playing, huh? What are you talking about? Okay. Whatever.
Alright. Child.
These children are pretty grim. Hello.
Mhm. Well, they did grow up here,
That's,
so...
you know what? Fair. I'm gonna take one of these. I don't know what those do, but they're medicine, and medicine is good, right?
Yeah, it's medicine. Can't be bad.
Medicine
right?
can't be bad. Oh, I got another one anyway. Cool. In a bottle. Neat. Hello. Let me out of here. Get me out of this box. I would love to walk by it. What do you do? Why do you move like that? They're also mixing drugs and giving it to each other. Yeah. Yeah. And it's good that they're doing that, actually. It's like, it's the best that they are doing that. For reasons that will become clear in, I don't know, a month. Hello. Oh, wow, okay.
Whoa.
That was threatening. Okay, so...
Fucking lightning flash.
Yeah, like, I don't want to talk to this lady anymore.
Oh.
It's very ominous.
Whenever I talk to this woman, a lens flare attacks my eyes.
I have to wear sunglasses every time I talk to my wife. That looks like a... Is that where we started? Yeah, it just looks different in different lighting now. Those guys still out there? Hmm. Okay, so across here, you mean? Yeah, visible from...
Yeah,
the
so
still water.
presumably visible from like the front of the house there, because it looks over toward a set of
Stair. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. There are multiple of them. Okay. I think in Pathologic 2, there is only one of them. I love this, like, posh doctor rummaging around in the fucking garbage.
Yep. And then giving whatever he finds to children in exchange for medicine. Oh.
Hello? Oh, I can open things in here. Yeah, okay. Bad. Oh, does that mean that, like, places where people live, I can't generally, like, loot?
That does seem to be the case. You couldn't really do it in any other person's house, right?
Yeah.
I think the only exception was Eva, and you're kind of, like,
I'm
living there, I guess.
Yeah. I got a fish hook. That might be useful for trading. What is that? Twirine? Oh, fuck yeah. That's like alcohol or something in this universe, I think.
Something like that?
Whoa! A straight razor? How is that not a weapon? Like...
Silly Dankovsky. A straight razor isn't a weapon. Now a scalpel, on the other hand.
Yeah, that's a weapon. Money. Ooh. Ooh. I have so much thing now. That's a door that does not open. Okay. Money. Flower. I haven't found like a single item. Ooh, I found medicine though. Huh. Is that it? Wait, is this not the house? Maybe?
I think so.
I just went into an obscure house.
Yeah, I mean, it turned out to be like somewhat fortuitous. What did she say?
I can see my stash from my window in the still water in a house by the staircase ruin.
Oh, so it might be across the river.
It might be across the
next
river,
to
yeah.
one of, yeah.
Oof, this feels like I am wasting some time doing this.
No.
Where's Olginski's son? He's in. Okay. Okay. I can go check. I can go check that out and go talk to Olginski's son after the fact. That's fine. Oh, why are you running? Why is he running? Scared of child.
Why aren't you?
I can't.
Dankovsky jealously looking at this guy run past him.
Like, I wish I could do that. Wow, I sure can just walk into some houses, huh?
Sure can.
Oh, food!
Oh my god.
The most valuable thing of all. A thing I can eat. Oh, yeah, I'm not super sure if it's worth looting houses right now. I wonder if that task... No, she said they're doing the game thing tonight, didn't she? Like today. So it's probably slightly on a timer.
Yeah, it might be only available today.
Flour. And bread! A lemon! Milk! Oh my god, I have so much food. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hello? Explain yourself.
Yeah, this looks about right.
How are we supposed to find the Schmatters now? Do we seriously need to detain every little kid on the street? What do we barter with them for? And we can't take the Schmatters by force. Bullying is against the rules. Khan will totally bite our heads off for that. Schmatters? As in powders? What are you talking about? Ooh, powders! Powders schmatters. Schmatters are sanative mixtures. They were invented during the first outbreak. The original ones were made by Catchfly. But they were no good. The disease would pass, but the person would pass away along with it. But then Beaker's brothers made some nice ones. Crowfoot's weren't too shabby, and neither were Flanky's. What is the first outbreak? 5 years ago, something really creepy happened in the crude sprawl. People fell sick one after the other, and rapidly, too. The whole district got infected in 24 hours, house after house. People would burst into sickness like matches burst into flames. And then, like matches, they would burn from the inside. I was a little kid back then, only 6 years old. But I frequented the tower already. And then what? And then nothing. There were little to no casualties among the children. We were in the tower when it all began. But some kids just had to get out and make themselves busy with the whole outbreak business. Invent schmouters, for example. And it worked. It all went on for several days, and then sort of withered all by itself. But the schmouters stayed. And where are they? Every single schmouter that we know of had been stashed away in a safe place here so that no one would poison themselves, but here we are. No schmouters. Maybe it's for the best. So they're not here. Is what I'm being led to believe. Give me egg. Thank you.
Egg.
Egg. The schmouters are gone. Hey.
Ooh.
Don't like that.
Nope.
Okay, so has that completed this task then?
Good question.
The children had already looted the cache. Now the poison is on the streets. Dozens of packages of it. I've got a sample. I've got a sample of the schmouter. Do I?
Do you? Oh, fuck, you do.
I do. Well, I don't want to give that to somebody.
Yeah. That's
important.
That's a good item.
That's an important item.
It is.
Yep.
Okay, so does this task maybe activate being able to get Schmouder on the street?
It also could just be telling you, but regardless.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it also could just be telling me. Why did it took me a second to process what I saw. It looked like there was one of those creepy drunk men prowling on a child, and I just had to make note of that.
Mm.
Hello, Coogie. The pathologizing word is good. I am enjoying this video game for now. Man, this thing looks fucked. Oh. Hello.
Howdy.
Nice place you have here.
Is that? Oh no, that's not who I thought it was.
You doing okay?
Crushed by these walls.
You found me here. Oh, well, I'm not surprised. I suppose you're not too surprised by the fact that everyone knows about you either. The rumor of your arrival spread like fire. Why have you come? I've come for some sightseeing. There was a peculiar incident yesterday by the spleen. The children were playing in the mud as usual, but then suddenly they ran away from the sandbox, and the parents noticed that their hands were smothered in blood. However, none of them were wounded. Neither were any of them surprised. What's the solution to the puzzle? When the worried adults came to the place where the children had been playing, they found nothing unusual there, only sticks and stones. What do you make of it? Children play peculiar games. I mean, we've established this. Nice to meet a person of a skeptical mind. I am Vladislav Olgimsky, the younger one, of course. And you are, of course, Daniil Dankovsky. Nice to meet you. Let's be polite.
Thinks Claire is a messenger from
I have not suffered yet.
Yeah, right.
Bachelor, I have news for you that should prove to be of interest. You seem to be looking for the killer, right? I'm listening.
The only suffering that has occurred so far is being unfortunate enough to be controlling Daniil.
Okay, that's true. I'll have to briefly explain a few things to you. Have you already been told what the termitary is? I would like to hear you describe it. The termitary is a huge bunkhouse where the bull project workers live, although living is the wrong term for it. They nest. They're nesting as a commune with a rather simple way of life. It could, without reservation, be called savage. What is the Bull Project? It is the whole industrial system of the town, from the abattoir to the goods station. Would you care to listen as to why I wanted to see you in the first place? Very much so. Please go ahead. Let's get to the point then. A case of pointless, aimless unrest has occurred in that hive mind's nest. The workers there are prone to lashing out from time to time like beasts frightened by a storm. They rage, they howl, they gnaw at one another, an unsightly image of a mass uprising. What does this have to do with Simon's murder? Riots occurred in the termitary several times before. The mob goes crazy for a few days. Then they calm down just as unexpectedly. All of them at once. A sudden calm is just as void of reason as the unrest that had set them agog previously. Having a certain experience with the kin, we simply block the entrance to the zoo off until the riot defeats itself. What is this kin? The kin is, well, doesn't matter. It's hard to explain. Their whole so-called society, the many-headed biology. Very well, let's get back to the subject. I'm noticing people in this town are very dismissive of the kin. Or maybe specifically, like, people of importance in this town are dismissive of the kin. Or just, like, outwardly racist. We usually lock them up beforehand. The evidence of an upcoming outbreak of mass lunacy becomes obvious in advance, and the termitary's Father Superior informs us of it. But Father Taichik has recently passed away. A curious coincidence, don't you think? Mass anarchy. Anyway, a member of the kin managed to run off into the town while we were busy taking measures. You think he is the killer? I think you and I can help each other, Doctor. You're looking for the killer, and I'm sure it is a runaway butcher. The title of a half-man suits him very nicely. God, okay.
Well, there it is.
Outward racism. The Canes claim that Simon had not been killed by a human hand, don't they? And our family doesn't need unnecessary unrest in the town. This butcher can babble devil knows what. His mind is most likely clouded with insane ideas. So you'd rather he kept mum about what is happening inside. You are correct. They barely know how to speak, but that only makes it worse. Half men, half beasts. If they start preaching, you feel as though you've encountered a doomsayer. I need this butcher to disappear. Hand him over to the canes or simply kill him if the beast attacks you. The reward will be hefty. Well, this is the closest thing I have to a lead on anything right now, right? Otherwise, if I turn him down, what do I do then? I guess I haven't asked him my questions yet. But we'll see. Very well, I'll look into this. Where can I find him? He is most likely being harbored in a suspicious house. That's in the crude sprawl. Yes. My father is a man of rather hard-handed disposition, and quick-tempered to boot. If he finds out the crude sprawl is concealing a fugitive, he will make a mess. Pointless brutality serves no one. I'm looking for peace rather than blood, I'm telling you. I'll do my best to make sure you're right. Show me the house. That is
out near the graveyard.
Yeah. But I went and talked to Lara. Lara's the one that told me about the drugs.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. I'm just kind of like going through like what I've done, what I need to do.
Needs to be done.
Vlad, now tell me, did Isidore visit you last night? Tell me the truth, please. Yes, Isidore did pay me a visit, but don't ask what we talked about. I have no right to share that with you. Right. No. No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Right, I'm going to ask you one more question now. Your answer will determine whether you and I become friends or enemies. Well then, I'd rather be your friend. Go ahead. What did you talk about? Tell me the truth, please. Isidore said, note that I'm merely retelling it secondhand. He said there's an epidemic in the steppe camps. An outbreak of Tarbagon sickness, perhaps. The plague, that is. Father had issued an order to lock the termitary up to prevent the infection from getting in. These are both salient questions. He's afraid of his father. Probably. This seems more pressing. You think Isidore had it all? Ask your question.
Yeah, because that would link to, well, that would link Isidore with the infection, which would explain his death.
Yeah, and would explain the death of possibly Simon Kane as well.
Correct.
Okay. He was wrapped in a cloth and smelled of alcohol. He said these were preventative measures, but I still think he could have done all that just to convince me, after failing to convince my father. It was idiotic of me to fall for it. So he could have already been infected when he visited Simon. We need to warn Reuben. It's very urgent. He's about to examine Simon as soon as the period of time required by the Canes passes. But where is he? I have no idea. Where is he staying? I don't know. There was a secret dissecting room in one of the warehouses, but no one knows where exactly. He used to live mostly in the steppe, sometimes sleeping in the termitary or at Lara Ravel's shelter, but he's not there. I know that for sure. He went away to mourn his master. What would you have done if you were him? What would I do if I were him? Checking every warehouse that would take way too much time.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven.
Yeah. What do you know about Simon's death? It's not that Simon had limited his social activity just before his departure. He only received 2 visitors. I know nothing of the first, but the second was none other than Isidore Barak. The fact that he was killed the same night makes you think, doesn't it? 2 visitors. The killer took out a witness? Or an accomplice. Isidore was a complicated man. Have I told you about his position in the kin? He used to be a very well-respected person there, and I can't say everyone liked it. What do you mean? Isidore wasn't a doctor. He was more of a herbalist. He never studied medicine. All his recipes were about plants and roots, so to speak. He was knowledgeable, true, a sorcerer, if you will, but a very different one from Simon, an earthen sorcerer. I've never heard that Simon used to be a sorcerer before. Simon was a thurgist? Isidore was a witch doctor. And you think Isidore the witch doctor has managed to achieve the unachievable? A possible theory, but rather questionable. Okay, that's all that dialogue, I suppose. That's a bull? Ew, I hate that. Huh. That was an interesting conversation. Oh, yeah. Oh, the beast is probably a worm, isn't it?
Probably.
Where are the... So he's in the crude sprawl, he said. It's highly possible that Simon died to some unfamiliar disease. Stack Reuben, the town medic, should be warned at once. Stack Reuben. So he gave me a lead that he hangs out with Lara.
He did say he wasn't there, though.
He did say he wasn't there.
I think the purpose of like the end of that conversation where it asks you those like, or you have those three answers, is to like prompt you to think out,
give you an idea of where he'd go.
Yeah.
Well,
this can't really say for sure.
The side quest he has given me is on the complete opposite side of the map from the Kane's house. I'll go do it. Fuck it. But I imagine talking to Reuben is an important event. I can make it. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be so confident that I can do that.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, what time is it? 1:47. Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh. Are these warehouses? Oh, wow. This part of town looks completely fucking different. I should not be coming in here. There's no way out. I just need to go...
Those are definitely warehouses, though.
Yeah, those are definitely warehouses. He also said that Reuben, rather, is like, he lives out in the steppe, basically, right? Which, you know, I'm wondering if, like, certain side quests might lead back into, the main quest.
I know there is at least one example of that that's not today, but wouldn't surprise me if, like, some of that is a thing.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to be approaching this house at the wrong angle.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, I just need to go... Okay, there'll be, like, a fence. What are these towers? They look
Good
like
question.
They look like rooks. Okay. I believe this is like about the area where Artemy like starts in Pathologic 2. Oh, wait, maybe this is the right way to go. Look. Ah, yeah, I should have expected that. Considering the nature of the side quest I'm on, it would make sense that it's locked. Is there a front door? Yep. Oh, I fucking hate that.
Ugh.
Oh, hello.
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
Fresh water must be plentiful in this place. There's a river close by. All that water comes from the steppe, and it isn't exactly clean. Yesterday I inspected all the springs in the area. There seems to be no more clean water around. The salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish in color, and there are disgusting clots in it. Where can I find clean water, then? The townsfolk store clean water in homemade reservoirs. This modest supply should be enough to help us last a little while, but afterwards we'll have to drink that bloody mixture. How disgusting.
There's a hole under my
Okay,
heart.
here we go. So, you live here, huh? There's a runaway hiding here. Take me to him. Why would I? He's in danger. I'm here to help. He's a butcher. He won't talk to you. You wouldn't understand him. He's been here for more than a day, but even I can't get him to talk. It is I who'd rather tell you something. What do you want to tell me? Big Vlad has plugged the termitary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out tales of such horrors that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once there. Many have died. Something's brewing inside. Oh, what is the most pressing information here? She did say that she can barely talk to him, so I don't know if she would know how they died. I really had to think. Oh, no.
Suffering is starting to trickle in.
How did they die? Fuck you! Are you sure? Have you forgotten that he's crazed? If you think he'll communicate with you, you are mistaken. They aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. I can hold my own. Go then. The butcher's in the hospice. The entrance is at the other side of the house. Don't come back here complaining afterwards, though. I'll deal with it. Okay. I got somewhere there, at least. That made me so mad. I was just like, fuck you. All that thought and consideration about what the most important thing to ask is, and she just goes, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta shrug.
Fucking could be anything. I don't fucking know. Nice digs you got here.
Hi.
Oh! Okay! Why is your face like that? That looks like your textures are freaking out.
Looks like a tattoo.
Oh, God!
Oh, well...
This didn't go as I had hoped. I don't want to kill him.
Why not?
Well,
He wants to kill me, huh?
Yeah, he clearly does not carry the same compunction.
Well.
Congratulations, Stankovsky, you just killed a man.
I just killed a man. Okay.
What did my
grab
quest?
his organs. Grab his organs.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
Why not?
I'm not the higher specs.
So?
I was pressing E on his body and it didn't. Oh, maybe there's a different button you have to do. Alt attack?
I'm pretty sure it is just like interacting with it in the same way, and I'm pretty sure Dankovsky can't do that. So
I have a torch. What's the plague finder? Whoa!
What?
What is that?
What the fuck is that? I don't remember that. Okay.
That's a thing that I can do. Man. Alright, let's go back to Vlad, I guess. Oh, I can't jump on things, huh? That sucks. Why are you running? Why are you running?
Teach me. Please.
Please teach me how to run. Wait, what are you doing? Hey! Oh my god, are you a bad man? Hey! Asshole! Oh no! Hey! Hey! Stop! Stop hurting people! Oh my god, this is, This sure is Russian, huh?
Yeah.
Oh! Okay?
You got a rep down for that.
Why would I? He was attacking a lady! What the fuck?
Can't just go killing random people.
He was trying to attack a lady! I would defended a person! That's so not nice of the video game to do that to me.
I murdered this person and my rep went down. What the fuck?
Yeah, like unironically though.
Pathologic mean to me.
Hello.
Apparently that speech at the start might have been more necessary than we previously considered.
She does not want to talk to me. I wonder why.
There's an executor just standing by like, oh god damn it.
What the fuck did I say?
Well, you were the one saying, oh yeah, no shit. Obviously.
Like, obviously I shouldn't kill people.
2.5 hours later.
Oh.
I thought you understood the meta concept of that conversation. I didn't think you were actually asking me.
Oh, I don't smoke, sir. Did he repair my... Oh, he repaired my syringe all the way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
How cool of him. Oh no, I see Evilman. You get out of here. Yeah, I should go talk to Vlad, and then I should go to the Canes, and... Then... We'll figure it out from there, I guess. Wow, I need to not get lost, maybe. I like how they play an almost cartoonish baby crying sound when you kill somebody. Or is that specifically the sound of rep going down?
Oh no, that's reputation.
Ah.
It is still a very, like, you made the children cry.
Yeah, like, that guy had kids, probably.
Seen how many kids are wandering around? I'm sure someone saw that.
Yeah. Okay. It's probably good for me to fill up on water now. For no reason in particular. Do I have to eat yet? I'm getting pretty tired. I've been doing a lot of walking today. Hey, Vlad. This surely isn't gonna go over well. You don't... Oh, there we go.
Katerina thinks Clara is a messenger from
It's over. The butcher is dead. Wait, what? I thought you didn't want him to die. That's the best news I've heard in the last few days. So it was him that killed Simon, right? I doubt that. He's too dumb for that. But he was definitely insane and very dangerous. Well, it's for the best, and now I want you to listen to me, Doctor. I hold too much respect for you to offer you a reward for this rather extraordinary service. So please accept this money as a donation from the town's rulers to you, a sign of our support for someone brave enough to commit to your difficult task. Capturing the killer is our direct duty. Please consider this sum to be the old Gimski's contribution to our common cause. Sure. Fuck it, I'll take the money. I'm not above that.
Not so wise as he thinks.
I killed a man, give me money. Fuck it.
Pay me.
Fuck you. Pay me. Okay, let's go back to the cane. Sure, I'll go talk to Ava while I'm in the area, because somebody did say I should go talk to Ava at some point.
Yes.
Maria said that, I believe. I trust some things that Maria says, which might be a mistake, but whatever. Bridge is over here. These are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bridge. That's like a dam. Yeah, it's like a dam. Okay.
Very off-putting and telling that, like, that's just a thing. No one's freaking out about it and they have a name for it.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
Oh, hello, twins.
Like, honestly, it makes me wonder if that was legitimately a building that fell apart or if it's just there.
If it just exists.
Yeah.
Somehow. Ooh, a lockpick. That seems good. What's this? Gold.
It only costs you a needle.
No, lockpick is 5. Number of uses is 1.
Oh, number of uses is 1, right.
I'm getting rid of the needle and the fish hook for it. Yeah. That seems like a good trade to me.
Yeah.
Considering I reckon the bracelets are probably good for selling as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Ava, you will not believe the day I've had.
What is there to talk about now?
Very little time has passed, but I feel hungry and exhausted again. Since you decided to fight death, you'll have to be very careful. It's September. You'll be dying with every breath of our air. What?
Bad month to come by?
It's not our best tourism month, you know?
No. Someone forgot to put up the sign.
What am I supposed to do? Not breathe your air? Should I have stocked up on the air from the capital? You get me wrong. You'll be dying here much faster than in the capital. Your body is wasting away just as fast as a boat sinks with its hold full of water. Breathe in this air. Can you feel it? But why? This steppe is full of various herbs. They fill the air with dizzying vapors. White whip, twire, and swevery are dangerous in August and September when herbs surrender their juices to the sun. Gross. People tend to get headaches this time of year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. Heart sufferers!
There's something very threatening about breathe in this air. Can you feel it?
Yeah. How do you people live here? Twires are rare herbs, so it's usually bearable. But this year it's unbelievably plentiful. The elderly say that this is phenomenal. Nothing like this has happened before. They think it's a bad omen. Well, I don't believe that, but the air is droning. Can you feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Yes, the air is heavy. You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget everything else and get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, alright? The more I think and do, the faster I die. That's symbolism if I ever saw it. It's almost like this game is saying things. That is a very good line.
It is.
Hold on. Was there anything else that I could have talked to her about?
I had a feeling you...
What are the ruins outside your window? Is it the stairway to heaven? It's on the other side of the guzzle. This ruin is the one that's closer to the theater. It looks better from the second floor. What are these ruins? They look ancient, but the construction is recent. Oh, that's an old dream of the Stamatons. They are architects, you know. They wanted to overcome the force of gravity. These ruins were a kind of attempt to do so. They were built by Peter Stamaton. Can you imagine they still live here? Still haven't gone back home to the capital. Who are they? I think I've heard the name. Could you please tell me if that's not too long a story? It will take as long as you want it to, although one can talk about them for hours. Where should I start? They are brilliant architects. They built something famous in the capital. That 3-storied garden of Frozen Springs. Does it ring a bell? Really? They died, didn't they? No, they moved here to build the Polyhedron and have been living here since then. It's been almost 10 years now. They stayed for Mistress Nina. The Polyhedron is that tower on the other side of the river, right? Yeah, the New Quarter, or Specular Tower, they call it. Do you like it? How does it stand? How is it supported? I have no idea. That's the mystery. Everyone says it's impossible. Crazy building. Ooh. That's good art. That gave me FF14 feels a little bit.
I was gonna say that did feel a little anime for some reason.
That felt
probably the hair.
I think it was probably the hair. Yeah. Okay. Oh, please God, Ruben, please be here. Wait, this is not... Oh, other side.
Hi, everyone. Was...
What?
Oh, the Skyrim gods have seen a thief.
This is going fucking hog wild. Stanislav Rubin. Greetings, friend. I heard news of your arrival. Everyone has. Are you here to examine the body as well? My dear colleague, I do hope you haven't touched it yet. I haven't. Is there a problem? Simon's body, wherever it is, poses a dire threat. I suspect he has died of a contagious disease. Are you sure? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. If it's that thing again. What do you think it is? Or plague. Yeah, no, plague. Yeah, that's the one. Judging from what I found so far, it could be Februous typhoidea or plague. I don't believe it. A second outbreak. Wait a second. I need to regain my senses. Are you sure about this? Do you mean what I say? I am and I do. If it's the sand plague, Master's death was so untimely. If it's the sand plague, we only have a few more days to live. You see, I have no idea how to stop it. No one does. Your mentor has encountered this before. What is the sand plague? I'm only making assumptions. I don't want to believe this. I'd rather have any other plague than this. We have no time to waste. The body must be inspected, isolated, destroyed if necessary. We must take protective measures for that, of course. We need your diagnosis before we can provide reasonable protection. At the moment, you can only buy yellow immunity boosters at the drugstores. They are no good. But I'll try to do something about this. We'll need to take some remedies from Master's old workplace. Did you know he was murdered by his son? An atrocity. His son has nothing to do with this. I presume Isidore was infected by Simon and died of the same disease. Or vice versa. Let's not waste any more time. You're right. Let's make haste. I'll get everything ready for the examination. Meanwhile, let's arrange for the body to be isolated. Kane is keeping it in a cold place. I'll keep you informed. If we act deliberately and with calm mind, we can prevent this epidemic. Stay strong. I won't leave you on your own. Oh, we're friends now.
Fuck yeah.
I have a buddy. Okay, so this is main quest shit, right?
Yes.
Oh, I need to go talk to Lara if I want to finish this task. But do I want to talk to Lara and finish this task?
That is a very good question, because it's unclear if you would lose the Schmauder if you completed it.
I could save and then reload if...
You could, yeah. Given how other quests end, I get the strong impression that you would lose the Schmauder if you did that.
Right? Yeah. I should inform Georgie Kane what the primary investigation has shown. You're not Georgie, are you? Were you? No, I don't need to talk to you. Go away. Fuck off. I'm in your house. Sorry. I'll fuck off. Okay. Well, this was a good first day. What time is it? Oh, it's only 4 o'clock. Dang. I feel like I'm making good time.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't have much context for what good time is in this game.
And you have had like a lot of side distractions. The main thing, or the main quest hasn't really involved too much yet.
That's the wrong house. That was Maria's house. Roger Kane was in that one. That one? Yeah. What is that icon that pops up? Is that that's not an autosave? Oh, speaking of. Good idea, me.
Hmm.
Hello?
The town will meet its
I have been told of your initial verdict. You were said that Simon Kane was not killed by a human or a Shabnok demon, but died of a natural cause, or succumbed to some physical illness. Is that what you were saying? I wouldn't say he died naturally. He died of a mysterious disease. Microbes are more efficient killers than demons. Is that a hypothesis or a fact supported by evidence? It's a hypothesis. For now. Mere hypothesis is not something I am willing to accept. Furthermore, the same rhetoric is widely employed by the people who want to hinder the murder investigation at any cost. The same people are spreading false rumors of civil disorder, which, as they would have it, took over the town. The same people would happily sacrifice human life to maintain a semblance of order. What would you say to that? I'd say that order must be restored. What? Okay. And I would rather say otherwise. This whole narrative is much too convenient for those covering for the murderer. The murderer who knew how to take Simon's life and keeps that secret to themselves. What if they do not stop at that? Where's the body now, Judge? No one has touched the body since his death. The tradition kept in our family forbids us from seeing the dead until a certain time has passed. The required period of time will last until tomorrow. I will not stop looking for the killer until you are able to convince me that your assumptions are true. If he was infected, then how did it happen? Next thing you'll tell me it was Isidore that brought the disease into our family home.
About that.
Yeah, right? Whoops. The most convincing proof would be a body examination. What other proof do you expect? Venerable Bachelor, you take me for some willful old fool who has burdened you out of spite with the complicated solution of a simple problem? Or perhaps you think I am covering somebody else's sins, getting in the way of you doing your duty. Is the body truly isolated as reliably as you say? Is that... You were...
Where's the...
Like, yeah, like,
you're not making this easy, asshole.
Where's the lie in the second one, right?
Yeah. Like, where's the lean to the mic? Yes.
Yes.
Option there.
The body is in the focus of the crucible. You cannot examine it now, and I mean that it is technically impossible. No one may see the body before a certain period of time passes, neither Master Reuben nor you, my dear Bachelor, not even myself. And what am I supposed to do then? What can I ask of you now? You have come to a conclusion already, have you not? If you haven't, then I urge you to seek out the facts as relentlessly as we do. May Providence help us if you are right. I will discuss this with your brother. I mean, Victor, obviously. Yeah, I should go talk to Victor. Though... something tells me Victor might not have all that much sway. Georgie seems to be the patriarch of this family now. Well, Victor could maybe do more to convince him than I can. Hey, what's up?
It's like something is...
Nope, never mind.
No.
Alright.
Alright.
Fine.
Hey, Victor, we think Simon might have died of a deadly disease and an outbreak's about to happen. Okay.
So sad. So sad that Simon died of Blegma.
There's no need to worry.
Simon died?
Bro, who are you?
Like, where am I? You got morphine? Okay, so let's... Okay, I guess we'll go talk to Lara and show her the drugs. I still haven't been able to get into Isidore's fucking house. Ooh, thank you, Canadian Outcast, for following. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save before I go into the shelter. Because
That is a good
I
idea.
don't want to lose the Schmouter. That would suck.
Hmm.
That is a somewhat important item. Oh, I'm really feeling this game's vibe so far. It's wild, I watched the H Bomber Guy video, and it's wild how few people get the achievement of getting through the first day, considering how chill this first day is so far.
Yeah, I honestly, it's probably the pacing and what you're actually doing just doesn't really grab people.
You know what? That's fair. It is not exactly the most compelling thing immediately.
This kind of experience is very much an acquired taste.
No, I think people should just get better taste, like me.
Yeah, that's very true. I can't really argue with that one.
Okay, let's do a save. Hello.
No.
Well, I found it. Unfortunately, the cache has already been looted. Oh!
Ah.
Okay. And there were no Schmouters there. I wonder if that matters. Oh, hold on. Oh! That sounded like it completed the side quest at the very least.
Hmm.
I decided to keep the poisonous Schmouter for myself. I have a strange feeling that it might be useful soon enough. Why is that? Oh, so I'm done the first day of the actual quest, huh?
I just can't. Yeah, I mean the stars seem to indicate that you've reached the end of the thing. So. Yeah.
I don't think I even have any side quests left. Huh. Very effective for. Oh, I'm getting tired. I should go home.
Have you actually done all the side quests you had just then?
Yeah, the Gravediggers will help Anna bury the body.
Yep.
Keep the poisonous Schmouter, and I killed the Butcher. And that's it, so.
Then I guess it's just wander around as you please, or manage your bars.
Manage the
for
one
the rest
bar.
of the day.
Yeah, that is now permanently at the top of my screen. Hey, man. Do you have anything?
Oh.
He wants water, though, and fuck that. Oh, wrong way. If I get to the first day today, I'm gonna feel pretty fucking good. I guess I'm about to, because I'm gonna go sleep, and that'll take a bit.
Yeah, really the only thing that's pressing about, the first day from now on is, going to the theater at midnight?
Oh, yeah. We should definitely do that. What time is it now? 4:41. Man, I will still get, a half-decent sleep, then. Well, that depends on how long you need to sleep for the bars to go down, I guess.
Yeah, I have no memory of how, generous it is with that.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Are those guys still hanging out outside this lady's house? I don't see the fire anymore. Oh. Oh, no, they're gone. Alright, so yeah, letting them just, vibe and hang out for a bit was the correct choice to make, unless they've done something and that lady is now dead.
Well, you did talk to that lady just recently, so...
That's true. I did. That was very recent. Hello. God, I hate this posh little guy. What? Oh. Whatever.
Okay. Can I barter with you, sir? No.
No,
Okay.
fuck off. You're worthless to me.
Out of my face.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say? No. Okay. Upstairs we go. I get no privacy. This is a bet. Oh yeah, I thought that book was like, I thought it was bigger than it is. A weird thing to say. Oh, exhaustion down, and it's now 11 o'clock. I need to hurry to the theater.
Yep.
I didn't give myself a lot of time to do that. Oh, I'm incredibly hungry. Okay. And that's all the food that I got today.
It sure was.
And like that wasn't even enough. Okay. Theater's not too far away. Man, the town has a different vibe at night. Not a vibe that I am super in love with.
Hmm. Did the music actually change? I think it did.
I think, yeah. Oh, what?
There's like an undertone to it that might be...
Oh, this music is fucking good.
Hmm.
Not a badman, are you? No, you're good.
He's walking like a human, so...
He is walking like a person. What about you? You're good. Okay. That's the theater right there, then. Anybody told me about... Oh, wait, what was the... Wait. What? Oh, shut up! What the fuck?
When
did I get that?
Say, well, maybe, like... When was the last time you saved? You could, like, save the game here, reload, and see if you already have that letter.
I saved immediately before I talked to Katarina, which was basically immediately before I went to bed. So like,
okay, so yeah, you don't lose progress doing this.
So she said 4 hours until nightfall.
I'd hope that would mean that you'd have had it by then.
I would
like,
hope.
What you could do is like take a
yeah.
partial sleep and see if it's okay.
Yeah, I have it.
Ugh.
Okay, let's.
Hey,
let's fucking go.
Those letters, huh?
Yeah, those letters. I should probably check them every hour. That might be a good idea. Just like pop the menu open at the very least.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the hour is like a good indication too, or whenever the bell tolls, I guess.
Yeah. I wonder if the game would make a sound at me when I get one, and I just haven't, like, noticed.
I mean, the only sound we've really heard is the scribbling, so unless that just is it.
Yeah, oh, God. Why does he walk like this?
I'm so glad I'm not playing this.
I'm glad I'm playing this, like, unironically. Why did you...
Hiddly hey, fiddly dee.
You just have... Why do you have bullets for so many different gun? Okay, so Katarina is gonna be in this house here, I guess? I guess she's the one person that we haven't really spoken to yet. Where am I bound? Ava Yan. God. Fuck off, Mark. Hello.
Oh.
It's true. The girl has proven that she's a saint,
Ooh.
not a killer.
The only proper way for a duel to end is with the death of one of the fighters. That's what battles are supposed to be. Any conflict that has two sides inevitably turns into a battle of good and evil. Why are you telling me this? I'm not speaking metaphorically or metaphysically. I'm talking about a very particular battle. You are one of the combatants, Bachelor Dankovsky. Do you favor good or evil? I favor winning. Spoken like a true warrior. I truly wish you victory, Bachelor, even though I doubt there can be a victory at all in this battle. Thank you.
I need morphine.
Oh, the torment. I can't bear it. Why don't you take some painkillers then? What is that?
It's true.
What?
Was that it?
Meet me in the Rod outside the Tanners district.
But the Rod is what they call this house, right? Yeah.
Has something... What?
That didn't seem crucial.
Oh my god, I thought she was A-posing there.
So did I. Was that it? Please tell me that wasn't it.
Did the letter say anything about the time to me?
The sun will set in 4 hours unless you're able to recognize the Shabnock sky. She will kill you before nightfall. Tarry not, I beg you. I am the only one who can help you tell you what the monster looks like. Meet me in the Rod outside the Tanners district. Katarina.
Yes. Matchmaking.
Is this what it looks like? That was not worth loading for, if that was the whole thing. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out if that... What's the title of the letter again?
It is Katarina's Warning.
Katarina's Warning.
Let's have a quick pause so I can have a drink really quick.
Yeah, I've been going for a bit. It might be a,
Oh, it might be a break time,
It'll also be a good time for a break, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do that. Good call, Warfy. You're so smart.
I try.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. The game stopped streaming again.
It apparently does not like, not being focused.
Yeah. Because it's not a game that has borderless windowed, because it's old.
Yeah.
Did you find anything on that message?
Nope. I found the exact text, and it's just a letter, so it's not like... It's not like a literal side quest, because you can get letters for like not meeting people the first day and stuff like that.
Right.
And it doesn't seem to relate to anything on the second day, so it might have just been a, hey, you haven't talked to her.
Okay, I'm gonna load the previous save then.
Yeah. Because, yeah. I seem to recall running into the same thing myself and couldn't figure it out either.
Yeah,
So,
okay. Pointless
like, when-
side text, I guess.
Pretty much. I think it's a misleading, unfortunately misleading way of getting the player to be like, hey, you should be talking to these characters. Don't ignore them.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is they should have made her more...
Should have actually... The wall didn't load in.
Yeah, the wall hadn't loaded in beforehand.
Oh.
Yeah, there should have been like something to actually direct me to talk to this character if it's important that I talk to her, which, I mean, it clearly isn't today.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, this game's development was definitely troubled, so, like...
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely one of the things that could be left by the wayside.
I have played a different Icepick Lodge game that is interesting, to say the least.
Oh no, it's him.
Ah! The theater welcomes the distinguished audience at any time. There's a performance of the masks every evening, and the blood gets rinsed off every night. The rest of the time slots are filled with a puppet show. But that's not all we have. Magic tricks, fortune-telling, dream reading. Whoever has eyes, let them see. Is this a theater? It's rather small. True, this is a chamber theater. And since I have the pleasure of being the booking agent, director, and impresario around here, I can also tell you that our shows are not for everyone's eyes. When is the next performance? That's for you to decide. You are part of the lineup. The play script is not yet complete, you see. Everything depends on your actions. You won't have to wait long. When will the play script be approved? Your fate isn't bound yet. It will take time, effort, and of course your direct participation. Come to us every evening. We'll show how you're doing bit by bit. I will definitely come by. I am early, I take it.
You were too talkative, sir.
You were too talkative, sir.
Dankovsky, you approached a man on a stage in a theater and started talking to him. I don't know what you were expecting.
Yeah, like, that was bound to happen, my dude. Like, I should maybe not wear these gloves. Wow, I have wasted most of their durability doing nothing that would require them.
You did get punched a little bit, but...
I did get punched a little bit. That's true. I got some good hits in, though. Wow.
Well, yeah, you got the hit that counted, that's for sure.
The only hit that counts is the last one. I'm just gonna look at the stuff that I have. I have a lockpick, which I have not had cause to use just yet. Acquiring rations, other. Wonder if you get any lore out of this. I like how this dialogue actively acknowledges that it's like could possibly be used as a weapon, and it's just like a trinket that you can have.
Yeah,
I have a lot more. I have a lot of money. If I hadn't had to spend that 2,000 carting a corpse around, I would have more, and that would be cool.
To be fair, you did get handsomely reimbursed for that particular thing.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. It would be better if she had given me, like, food or something, if I'm being entirely honest.
Well...
Food is hard to come by these days.
Maybe you will get an opportunity tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe.
We'll see.
Welcome back, Rose.
Hello, Rose.
Oh, I've been here the whole time. I just forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, God.
The curse.
Oh, don't worry. I haven't been saying.
Oh. Oh.
Video game, no.
Oh. It's back.
Oh, okay, there it is.
I got the achievement for getting through the first day.
Was identified. Its nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named. It's called the Sand Pest.
The Sand Pest.
Plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished? How can a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible. By pulling a knife on it, you'll just cut an innocent body.
I think I should go. Nothing to be done here anyway.
You should go. Go then. Wherever you please. Shoo.
Oh. Oh! What is happening? Hello? Okay. Hey Mark,
Yeah,
Mark, that sucked.
A man would rather say evil of himself than say nothing.
The three heads of the dragon are facing three different directions. Three powerful families, three clans are overturned by the wind. This wind got in through the breach torn by Simon's death. How will they cope? Will they be able to come to an agreement? The masks do not know the answer to that question. And who does? The masks are two, but the families are three. I suspect the extra family is just that, an extra. It's superfluous. Someone will have to let go of their power before their fellow man remember a different art of letting. Ah. Which of the three? You don't need me to tell you that. The answer is yours. They're so different. Which one do you prefer? You came to this town, and now there's one more piece on the board. You're not a queen, of course, but a rook, at least. It's up to you. Thank you? Yeah, Dankovsky definitely doesn't give me like queen vibes.
No. This man is painfully straight and
Painful.
cis.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
I mean, it's like
everything's off the map now, huh?
It's like Russian Willy Wonka said, he's a rook at best.
Woo! Hey!
What?
Stop doing that! That's bad. Oh, a baby clap. For me to murder. Yay, a murder! What is that?
I clapped when I saw him. Sir?
That's a cool fucking weapon. He's got Wolverine claws.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
They're mine now. I should maybe not waste scalpel on everyday Joe mugger guys. I can just punch them, I reckon. I said that, and I immediately became unsure of myself, so I've decided to save.
I like to think the game lurched earlier because it was like, oh shit, you got past the first day. Fuck.
Fuck, I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah. Oh god, load the theater scene, quick.
The fuck?
Also, like, there's something really funny to me about that theater scene basically being a the camera just like rotating around a static scene.
Yeah, like I like how that implies that like Dankovsky was watching a play of him and Artemy talking when he hasn't even met Artemy and isn't in the play.
Yeah.
There's obviously some mystical magical bullshit going on there.
The I'm trying to think of the word that makes this make the most sense, but like clearly like the beginning scene and the things that are actually transpiring within the game are overlapping.
Yeah, and that's like I feel like the theater stuff isn't something that's happening like within the canon of the story almost. They feel like
No.
They are eviscerating the fourth wall slightly.
Yeah, more or less.
I don't know. This is not morphine, right? No, it's Meridorm. Okay. How much does this sell for? Not much. Bronze bracelet sells for quite a bit. Whoa!
Ooh.
You know what? I'm just realizing something.
Uh-huh.
I should sell stuff before events progress.
Yeah.
No, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so the vibe I got from what I know about this game is that money basically becomes worthless. So maybe it's good to stockpile these just as items.
I forget the exact details, but money becomes much harder to actually use, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so maybe I will keep these as items for future bartering rather than selling them. That makes sense to me. Which means I should... I'm going to try to find a place with food right now.
That's a good idea. Because, like, the worry is that, you know, if you sell it now, is it going to be worth more later? And, like, if it's worth as much later, then who cares?
Yeah.
Like, you could just hold on to it for later. But if you do hold on to it and they become a bit more expensive, then it's more money you're sitting on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Bitcoin. I feel like, Warfy, you have just become completely still. So I think you have left. Good.
That's not inaccurate.
That's always a good bit.
I didn't actually leave this time because I felt it was better that I'm just silently here.
Completely silent.
Thank you, Raven.
Great bit. Okay. Oh, there's a bullhead over there. I imagine that's maybe where I get food. That looks like a mugger over there.
Goody.
I'm gonna be very careful coming around. Oh. Oh, these shops look like shit. Yes. Okay. 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 Swoop. Ah.
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 So it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. They only have one of each. Ooh. What?
Christ.
That's a lot of money. I'm not buying that. Very nutritious and filling. That's probably good to have. I'll buy 2 of those. Dried meat, I will buy some. Does food go bad in this one? I don't even remember.
I don't think there's a system for that.
I hope not. You know what? I have changed my mind suddenly. You know what? The earrings aren't worth much. Bone necklace isn't worth much. That's not really worth all that much. Silver one, I can part with that. Lemon. Can't be doing that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. That would be ridiculous to do. Like my single solitary means of defense. Yeah, no thanks. Plus, I think I think that is used for other things.
I didn't actually know if that It might be used for other things. I can't remember.
Oh, I think.
But
it's used for other things, but at higher specs at the very least.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, welcome chat to Pathologic.
Yikes, that is a lot of money for realistically, not that much food.
Nope. Certainly wasn't. It must have switched over at the stroke of midnight.
It must have. So I think the thing there is they have gotten word about like an upcoming epidemic, so they're like, oh, now's a good time to raise food prices.
Yep.
Because
yeah, it's a kind of like race to the bottom thing almost, where it's like, well, everyone else is going to be raising their prices, and I'm not going to be able to afford anything, so I have to raise my prices to make sure I can actually afford anything.
Yeah. I'm not... I was trying to go back to the house, and I wound up here again. Okay. Well...
I would also like to point out that Luka actually was sitting on a lot more money than most people who end up coming to this point of...
Uh-oh. He has a knife!
So I do feel I should point out, you can just, like, go into a building,
and
he'll
stuff.
despawn.
Oh, can I? Oh, Jesus!
Okay.
You have to find a building to go into.
That shit hurted. Oh, no!
Sure did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't help right now. I'm about to die.
Yeah. Shit's popping off now.
Okay, I'm gonna have
that
a
man
nap.
just walked. That man walked into the convenience store, took one look at the prices, and pulled out a knife and went,
well, that's how this day is going, huh?
Yeah, finally came to this.
6 a.m. seems like a reasonable time to wake up. When is the day, like... I should look at my Oh, God! Okay, we're safe.
Yeah, so...
I need to be done. I need to not look at that right now. Because I will just get going and be like, okay, let's keep playing the game for another 8 hours.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. But hey...
First day.
Day 1 done.
Day 1 done, and I had a good time.
Yeah.
Fun video game.
Who said it was a Russian hellscape?
Yeah, who said this game was mean and bad to play?
It'll be fine.
Everybody said this.
It looked like it started to get a little bad towards the end.
It's fine.
But the day has just begun.
Yeah, things are only up from here, I think. All right. Hey, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Because I'm not fucking playing RE6 anymore. Fuck that game. That game bad to play and experience. So I'll be back on Monday. And we will probably finish Murder by Numbers on Monday. That's exciting.
Hell yeah.
And then next week, because that will happen, I'm going to play a different Resident Evil game. One that I've heard is, like, good. Resident Evil 7. So that's also exciting. God, actually, I'm at a point right now where... Because I beat Donkey Kong Country 2 yesterday. I don't necessarily have to jump right into DKC 3. What if I just played Pathologic in that time slot?
There you go.
Because I am actually enjoying the game. So maybe we'll do that. That sounds fun.
This no longer belongs in the pain spot.
This no longer belongs in the Suffering Saturday time slot. This is now just a game that I want to play in earnest. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I have to make some adjustments to the stream schedule that I have edited but not rendered, but we will do that. All right. Hey, Warfy and Rose, thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
It's always...
I love any excuse to talk about Pathologic.
Yeah, Warfy, it's always nice to have you on stream. And Rose too, I guess. Rose is much less of a rarity.
Morphe, it's great to have you here. Also, Rose was here.
Rose, you were also here.
Rose was present.
All right, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, a good sleep.
Good night, everyone.
Night.